We're going live. Hello, kiddo. Let's get this up and running, people. Welcome to On a Bench LFC, everyone. How are we all on this fine Halloween evening? I'm only having a laugh, geezers. It's only me, you know what I mean? I've got this werewolf mask on and that, but I told you guys I'd do a Halloween special, and I couldn't do it how you wanted it, but I got my family here, and we're going to be doing it, and we can talk about Liverpool, we can talk about the build-up show for Liverpool versus Maribor. If you want to talk about that, thumbs up already. Thank you very much, Keith, my friend. How are you this evening, buddy? Thank you for joining me, mate. Thank you very much. Oh, God, guys, if you're watching this back, then this is probably going to be long because I'm doing a special, so we're going to be doing a stream and we can talk about whatever you lads and ladies want to talk about tonight. I don't know whether this mask will stay on all night though, because it's kind of itching my nose, if you know. It's a little bit like, oh God, what do we like, eh, lads? What do we like? So if I quickly start, then shall I get into it? Gavin says, Dazza, you're meant to wear a mask for Halloween, lol. Yes, Gavin, how are you, my friend? I like it. Yeah, this is the real Dazza, guys. This is how I look before I come on the bench. I told you guys there's a lot of work that goes on to my videos and that. It's because I have to hide all this stuff, you know. I have to do me makeup and shit. Oh dear. How is everyone? How are you tonight, Gavin, mate? You alright, buddy? Yeah, at the beginning of this, guys, I'll quickly talk about my match build-up for obviously the big game tomorrow, and then we can do whatever you guys want. We can talk about whatever you lads want. So, if you're tuning in, if you're watching this live now or you're watching it back, and you only care about the build-up show, then once I finish that, feel free to do whatever you want to do if you ain't got the time to watch it or whatever. But the rest of the time will be literally just me and the subscribers, you know, just talking. If you want to get involved, then I'm happy to sit and have a laugh with you lads tonight. Gavin says, loving the graphics though, mate. It looks awesome. Thank you very much, my friend, mate. I'll try to make it a little bit scary, you know. That's why I've got my missus in the background. Well, she's going to give me a slap in a minute, geezers. Right, so anyway, Liverpool versus Maribor tomorrow night. It should be another comfortable win for LFC. I'm really, really hoping that we can kind of put it to bed in the first half and then move on in the second half. Give a couple of lads game time that they haven't already. My main key talking point for this game is Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain needs to start this game. Do you agree, lads? Leave it in the comment section if you agree that Chamberlain needs to start, you know. I think that he deserves some game time, and I think why not? He's got the experience. He's not like one of our youth players like Woodburn or whatever that, you know, I do think that Woodburn would deserve some game time as well. But what I mean is Chamberlain should, for the money that we paid for him, should be more than capable of coming into this game and making something happen. You know, whether it's scoring a goal or creating or just having a good game. Maribor's not the hardest competition, you know, so I definitely do feel that tomorrow's game, it's a big game because it always is in the Champions League, but I do feel that we could give some players that don't normally get game time some game time. You know, I definitely do think that. And yeah, for me, guys, Chamberlain's got to start. You know, we all know that Karius probably comes back into the fold. I'd like to see Gomez paired with Matic tomorrow. Will that happen? I'm not too sure. I just want to say as well, guys, I really feel sorry for Lovren at the moment. He's a bell end on the pitch for Liverpool, but it's separate to football, you know. The man you can't give him death threats and that. And I don't know whether you guys have seen all this on Instagram where people are giving him death threats. If you're one of them people that are giving Lovren death threats, go fucking put your head down the toilet and flush it, because that is absolutely pathetic. It's football, guys, you know. Like, we all support Liverpool. We all want what's best for them. I, for one, call him a knobhead and all that, you know. But it's because of his performances on the pitch. Him personally, you know, you just can't do that, lads. Like, I don't know. It does upset me that people take it that serious. Football is serious in the sense that we're all passionate about football and stuff, but guys, it's just a game. So no death threats. Like, anyone that's watching this, if you're one of those, then feel free to unsubscribe to the channel, because I don't want people like that on my channel. But yeah, moving on from that anyway, I definitely feel like this could be a good game to see how Gomez does next to Matip. Give Trent his run out at right back. I want to see Robertson start at left back, because Robertson needs game time, and I can't see why we can't put him at left back. Then if you're looking at the midfield, I don't know, it's probably going to be Henderson, Milner and Wijnaldum, but I'd quite like to see Emre Can play a holding midfielder again. Obviously, he come on in the last game, and yeah, it could be good. So, what's this? Your mic does. I saw this. Is there a problem with the sound, guys? If there is your sound a bit high? I really apologise. Give me 2 seconds. You was meant to check that for me, lovely.
I did, and it was alright, but you were shouting.
Right. Apparently, I'm shouting, guys, which I don't mean to. So, I apologise if I'm deafening anyone. I'm very, very sorry. I've only just seen that in the comments. Let me know if that's better, guys. So, yeah, as I was saying, in midfield, so if you couldn't hear properly, Karius in goal, Trent at right back, Gomez paired with Matip, Robertson, I want to see given some game time at left back, and then in midfield, I'd like to see Emre Can play holding midfielder, Milner and Wijnaldum in midfield, and then I don't like seeing Mohamed Salah get dropped, but I think he could do with a rest. So I'll probably go with someone like Woodburn and Chamberlain on either side. Woodburn's more of a left winger, so put Chamberlain on the right. And then go with, I'd like to see Solanke start up top, but I think that would probably be Daniel Sturridge. There's a lot going on with Daniel Sturridge at the moment. Apparently he's asked Klopp to play a bit, and that he said he wants more game time. Is what the rumour is. So I'm not too sure who will start up top, but what I'd like to see is Solanke, you know. So yeah, Gavin says I'd start Studge. So, yeah, you know, he got a goal in the last game. I know people's views on him and that, and I think he deserves more game time as well. He hasn't played too much, so he could easily start this one. But I really do, if we're winning by 2-3 goals by half-time, I want to see Solanke get at least a half of football, you know. It is important, you know, like this game, as all the Champions League games are, but I definitely feel that a couple of the players that don't get all the game time needs to get some game time, you know. So that's my starting 11 that I'd like to see anyway. And in score prediction, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I think that it's going to be around 4-5-0 to Liverpool. I think we have been doing better defensively, even though we against Spurs we were just shocking. But Maribor's not really going to come at Liverpool at Anfield and do much. So I can't see them. They might get a lucky goal or whatever, but I'm going to go with another clean sheet for Liverpool. Karius seems to get clean sheets, even if he doesn't get tested in the games. He just seems to have that about him, where he just gets a clean sheet, doesn't he? Let's face it. Like. And then for me as well, I think Liverpool are more than capable of getting 4 or 5 goals tomorrow. It's at Anfield. We already proved that we can put goals past Maribor. So, yeah, I don't want to overlook Maribor. They are a decent team. They're still in the Champions League. Whatever way you want to look at it, they're still a Champions League team, and it's still a Champions League match. And we all know that anything can happen in Europe and in the Champions League and that. So I still hope that Liverpool, and I think they will take this serious. It's another game that Liverpool could get a good result in, and it just adds to that consistency that we want to see come back at Liverpool, and it helps give the lads that confidence boost that we need at the moment desperately. So yeah, I definitely think that's going to be it. So that's my score prediction anyway. 4-5-0. I'm going to go with 5-0 because it's Halloween. Who knows? Hopefully we can get a scoreline like that. I want to know what your score predictions are as well, guys. Like I say, if you are watching this back afterwards, leave it in the comment section down below. I do read all my comments and that. Yeah, it is still going to be a tough game tomorrow, guys, even though I'm going with that scoreline. We all know that Liverpool, with our inconsistency, could show up like the first half in the last game and not really do great, but we still managed to get a good result in the last game against Huddersfield. So I'm confident that Liverpool could go on and do this. Furno says 7-0. I like the confidence, Furno. This 10-0. Let's get another record, eh? Let's just bang it out the park. I don't know. But, yeah, I think that's what it's going to be, lads, anyway. I think it's going to be an easy game for us tomorrow. Like I say, the key talking points for me are going to be, I want Chamberlain to start. I'd like to see Gomez paired with Matip for this one. I think Lovren kind of needs to, even though he does need game time, to prove that Klopp's backing him and that he can do what people are saying he can't, if you know what I mean. But on the other hand, there is a lot going on with him. His head can't be in the right place. So I think Lovren should drop out of this one. Robertson should come into the fold because he deserves game time. And yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say about it, guys. So I don't know whether I'm going to be able to do a live stream while the game's on tomorrow because midday tomorrow, my partner, she is going into hospital and we don't know whether she's going to have to stay in for an operation tomorrow or what's going to happen there yet. So, like I say, guys, I will try my best. If I'm at home and I can, then I'll be doing a live stream like normal. But if I can't, much apologies. Obviously, family comes first and everything. So, yeah. How are all you lot on this Halloween evening, eh? Oh, God, this mask is really, like, hot, guys. I'm not burning up in it. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, leave a thumbs up on the stream as well, guys, if you haven't already. Who have we got in with us tonight? Let's go to the comments. Ferno says, haha, Daz. This is my natural look, Ferno. How do you like it, my friend? Thought you were dressing up. I love it, Stephanie. Captain says, where's your mask? Oh, God, look. We got a bunch of comedians in tonight, guys, haven't we? Let's face it. Gavin, Chelsea are getting schooled. Are they really? I haven't seen it, Gavin, mate. I always like to hear that, though. AOC needs to start in midfield. Alex Oxide Chamberlain, I'm guessing you mean with that abbreviation for anyone that doesn't understand that. Is your sound a bit higher? I did see that. How is my sound now, guys? Is it better? I'm hoping that it's all good. I think what it is where I've done new graphics and that, the settings on the webcam have been a bit different. So I think that the mic settings, like the audio and that, has been a bit thrown out. I will work on it, though, guys. And hopefully I'm not too quiet. Hopefully I'm not too loud. So just let me know, lads. I'd appreciate it if someone could let me know. Ferno says player 41212. It's a good shout, mate. That is a good shout. Threatening his family is sickening as well as it's disgusting. Yes, Gavin, that's about Lovren, mate, innit? Yeah, I couldn't believe it, mate. Honestly, when he put that Instagram post up with that comment that someone had said, I just literally, it makes me feel sick. Like, it just, who does that? You know what I mean? It's a game of football. It's a football club. Like, we all are passionate about Liverpool. And we all can sit there and slate the players on the pitch and say, like, you're doing shit, you're doing this. But you don't threaten the guy. You don't threaten his family. What's that all about? We've all got families, you know. If it's like someone threatening me and my family on this YouTube channel, like, is there any need? You know what I mean? Like, it's ridiculous. I think people need to grow up, to be honest. Captain says, yeah, no need for that. Could be worse. I remember the Colombian defender. I do, Captain, I do. It's not nice at all, is it, guys? Michael, hey, Daz, and all in the chat. Happy Halloween to you all. You'll never walk alone. Daz, your costume is funny. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. How are you this evening, Michael? Adam says Gomez is best player this month. He has been good, and Ferno, you look so funny, Daz. Thank you very much, Ferno, mate. I love it, guys. I've took my makeup off for this stream, you know. Going, oh yeah, I see that earlier, didn't I? I'd start. Starch Captain says you should have seen me in Alien Morph Mask. Oh, that would have been funny, Captain. I'd like to see that, mate. Michael, how is the mods? Happy Halloween. Gavin says happy Halloween to you, Michael. 442. 7-0, trust me, says Ferno. Love it. I love the confidence there, mate. Gavin, has anyone else noticed that every time we draw with the Manx, we go on a decent run of wins? Just because it gives us a kick up the arse, because let's face it, we never like to draw or lose to them scummy buggers, do we? Gavin says, Hendo signed by Kenny, made captain by Rogers, endorsed for captaincy by Stevie, kept as captain by Klopp, not fit to be captain apparently. I like that. I like that a lot, Gavin. Michael says, best of luck to your wife, Daz. Thank you very much, Michael. She's behind me, buddy. She's behind me. She's going to jump out and scare all you lads at some point. Atticus says, evening all, could have at least worn a mask, Daz. Winky face. How are you, Atticus, mate? Evening, my friend. I know, mate. I know. You're all a bunch of comedians tonight. And like I say, I haven't done my makeup for the stream tonight, you know. So you're seeing me in my fine state as like me usual self, you know. This is what happens when it's Halloween, guys. This is what happens to me, you know. Where was we? Will just came on and jumped at your mask. Sorry, Will, mate. Sorry indeed. Oh, look at this scary bugger. Look. Look, say hello to everyone on the stream, Ruth.
Say hi.
Say hi, Riley. Say hello. Say hello. I'm Graham, thanks, Daz, mate. I'm glad to hear it, Michael, mate. Hey, I guess, how are you? He's not too sure on me mask, lads. He gets a little bit like, oh, over me mask, but can't expect any different, can we? Ferno says, I wasn't the biggest fan of Hendo a couple of months ago, but I've now realised how good he is. That's really good that you've seen that, Ferno, mate. I'm glad. He has insane range of passing. Yeah. Navigator says, hello, everyone. Hello, legend Navigator. How are you this evening, my friend? Oh, dear. Are you going to wave? Are you going to say hello to everyone? Look. It's Halloween. Look, go. Rah! What do tigers do? You're not going to do it? He's getting a little bit camera shy, guys.
Riley, what do tigers do?
You're not going to do it? Anka says, where was we? Navi, I once. Legend Lucas, now Navigator, everyone. Yeah, indeed. This is why Kater gets sent off. Yeah. I tell him, hi, pretty. Hi, Riley is funny. Yeah, he's a little legend, isn't he? Oh, it's Lucas, laugh awesome. Yeah, Atticus, mate, it is. Give us a wave, kid. Yeah, clever Riley. He gets sent off because he's more focused on being in the stream. Yeah, exactly. He's watching my stream when he should be training, isn't he? Riley reminds me of a baby brother, of my baby brother. That's cool, Ferno, man. That's cool. You little legend, didn't you, mate? Little Liverpool supporter. This is the future captain of LFC, guys. He kicks a football from the moment he wakes up to the moment he goes to bed. And I'm training him up to be the next Steven Gerrard, you know? Didn't you, mate? Hey? He'd be a good captain, guys. Trust me. He's already got the attitude. He shouts at me and the missus all the time. Puts us in our place. Nobody says, yes, nice one, Riley. Oh, Daz, your baby's cute. Thank you very much, Michael, mate. Future LFC captain in Daz's lap. Yes, Atticus, it is indeed, mate. And the England captain as well. You're going to do it all, aren't you, buddy? Eh? You're going to do it all? All these lads are going to be cheering you on one day. You're going to do it for all of us, lot. You're going to be lifting that Premier League trophy for us. Better bloody do. He's a little red legend. Yes, he is. What does anyone think of Dejan Lovren? I'm upset and I'm a bit worried for him at the moment, to be honest, Nabby, mate. Go on, mate. You go to your mummy. I feel like it's a little bit unfair what's going on at the moment. I think he's not good enough to be Liverpool's starting 11 centre-back because of the inconsistency of him, but I don't wish death threats upon anyone and their families and that. I think it's disgusting, mate. When I come Riley playing centre-back, though, mate, I'm pretty sure he'd do better than Clavan and Lovren in there at the moment, to be honest. Oh, look, check this, guys. I hope this don't come across loud. Give me 2 seconds. Let's play this. See how this comes up. Oh, how about that, eh, lads? I just had to do it. How did it come across? Did it come across loud or no? It probably made a couple of you jump out your arseholes, didn't it? Let's face it. Oh, let's have a look. What we got here? What's everyone talking about? Gavin says the threats are sickening. Naby's performances will change. Oh, yeah, mate, yeah. Dejan's a nice lad off the pitch, but a shit player on the pitch. The hate and threats he's getting is undeserved, though. It's disgusting. 100%, guys, 100%. I'm glad a lot of you agree, you know, and I did say at the beginning for any of you that missed it, if any of you subscribers or whatever have been the ones that threatened his family and that, then feel free to unsubscribe, you know, because I don't like all that. Like, it just makes me feel sick. Like, I don't wish it upon anyone, seriously. And Slanky must start this game. I would love to see Slanky get some game time, mate. I really do agree. Naby, I love getting sent off everyone, but when I come to LFC, no more red cards. Anyone for me. Oh, anyway, for me. Good, mate. Don't you get a bloody red card for Liverpool Football Club, you know. But hurry up and get yourself in the team, lad. It's disgusting the way Lovren is being treated. Yes, Michael, 100%. Vic Price, laugh, legend. Yes, mate. Exactly that, dude. Exactly that. Oh, God. So what are you guys doing then? How come you're actually in on the stream, lads? Why are you not out there scaring people? And it's Halloween. I'm pretty sure some of your ugly mugs would give someone a scare or whatever. Gabby, fuck all, the Mancs are winning. It was nearly a perfect evening. Oh, no. That's no good, is it? You know what I mean? They're not LFC fans saying about Dejan Lovren. No, 100%, mate. Oh, yeah, apparently so. Yeah. Yes. Oh, dear. What have we got? Ferno says, I remember that goal that Dejan scored against Dortmund. I will never abuse a player which gave me the best football memory in my life. That's a really good point there, Ferno. He did score. That goal was like, that's going to go down in history, isn't it, mate? So It's a day after Halloween here, laugh Mars. Oh, yeah, of course, because you're like a good 10, 12 hours ahead of us, aren't you? Oh, no, well, your ugly mug can still be scaring people out because it hasn't got to be Halloween, mate, for you. Oh, Nabby, because I'm famous navigator, that's way. Yeah, oh, okay. I was going to go ghostbusting, but it's not worth the prison time. No. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, tell me about it. I'll tell you what, I was really looking forward to doing the Pluckley thing, but like I say, my missus, like with the hospital and that.
Sorry, that was my fault.
Did you hear her, guys? She said, sorry, that was her fault. It's not your fault. She can't help it, can she, geezers? But, yeah, you know, I'll be able to do loads of new stuff and everything coming up. But this is why I wanted to do this one with all the graphics and my family in it and that, you know, like, just have a bit of a laugh, innit, this evening, guys, you know. Riley's falling asleep in the background. I think I'm boring him already, guys. Jesus. Where was we? Has any update for Lallana injury? No, mate. As it stands, it looks like he's back after the international break, my friend. It's not going to be any sooner than that, I'm afraid. Atticus, for fuck's sake. Sorry, mate. Had to be said, didn't it, mate? Gavin, he's back after the international break. Oh, yeah. That's about Lallana. Cristiano, Silver Pepe. What's up, legendary Daryl? What's up, Cristiano, my friend? How are you this evening? Thank you, guys, for joining me in the stream tonight. I'm glad we got some of you that follow me. Hello, you.
I think you're upset about it.
Oh, you want to go to bed? Mummy take you to bed tonight?
Yeah.
Daddy's on the stream, look. You don't want a werewolf to take you to bed, do you?
You're going to give Daddy a kiss?
You give me a kiss. Yeah. Give me a kiss. Good boy.
Good boy.
No, night, my boy. No, night. I'll see you in a little bit. I'll come in bed in a bit for you, yeah? Yeah? That's it. You go get into bed. Good lad. No, night. Bye-bye. Don't frown at me. Jesus. I think I'm scaring the shit out of him, guys. Oh, no. Oh, poor little lad, eh? Just as he's going to bed, he sees this ugly mug, you know. It's probably better than normal, isn't it, guys? Let's face it. Atka says, why is she apologising for it? Lol. I don't know, mate. We feel bad on the subscribers, you know. She follows all the subscribers, same as me. Like, I'm always keeping her up to date with what you guys say and what we talk about and everything. And, yeah, she's got no reason to apologise, but... Michael says, Daz, that mask is so funny, I'm in stitches. She doesn't need to apologise. Thanks, Michael, mate. But is it really a mask? Oh, dear. No, mate, I can't go out, mate, or I might injure someone and might get a red card for it. No, yeah, mate, straight away, get back indoors. Michael says, I can't wait for Adam to be back. He is such a world-class player. Yeah, we have truly missed Lallana, haven't we, guys? Let's face it. I definitely do feel that, to begin with, I was like, oh, it's not too bad that we haven't got Lallana at the moment. As much as he's a quality player, I was like, yeah, we got players that could come in. But I really do feel like we have missed that drive that Lallana gives us in the middle of the park. He can do it all, can't he, guys, really? Let's face it, his tracking back's immense. The way he transitions defence into attack, the driving runs that he makes, the pressing that he does, the skill and the awareness that he's got, it's just all round his quality, isn't he? You know, so I for one, I'm really excited about him coming back. Riley Bedtime says, "Nabby, yes, mate, it is indeed." Adam and Sadio back after the international break for the Chelsea game as well. Yeah, indeed, Ferno. I love his DMs open on Instagram. I want to send him a message. They probably won't be now, mate. He's probably shutting it all down, isn't he? You know what I mean? Like, he ain't going to read any messages at the moment if he's getting ones like that. And I can't blame him, you know. Like, it's bad enough, guys, when I have to deal with, like, messages on here from people, like, getting all lippy with me, you know what I mean? And it's like, have you not seen this face? You should be scared of this, because this is what I look like underneath, you know? Yeah, no, on a serious note, it is horrible. When you put yourself in the public eye, like, this is different. He's a famous footballer in the public eye, and just being a YouTuber, like, it is different, but it is one of the things where it's like, you do put yourself in the line of fire if people don't agree with you, and it's sad how some people talking at, you know, so... Atka says, what mask, Michael? Michael, you're scaring the shit out of me, Daz. Sorry, Michael, mate. Sorry, buddy. Oh, yeah, with Lallana returns, Salah soccer generation will improve. Yes, mate. Lallana's only going to improve everyone that is around him on the pitch, and let's face it, so it is good. Michael, yes, Atticus, what mask? I think he's closed his account because of the threats, Furno. Yeah, I think so, man. Atticus says, all right, got to go, boys. See you all soon. Take care, Atticus, mate. Thank you for joining, though, buddy. You have a good one, mate. Atticus is going out to scare some kids, guys. You know, that's his day job and that. Furno, see Atticus. Gavin, later, Atticus. Have a good night, mate. Nabby says, I hope I won't get any threats coming to LFC next season or I'm fucking going back to Africa. That's the case. Oh, mate, true LFC fans wouldn't be saying things like what Lovren's got and everything. It sickens me, you know. Michael, didn't Lovren close his Twitter account, Daz? After scumbag threats to Lovren, it's disgusting. I know he closed his social media, didn't he? But I don't know whether it's back up and running, guys, or whatever. I haven't been following it that closely. But yeah, it's a shame, isn't it, guys? You know, like that's his family. It's like it's separate to football, isn't it? Family life and personal life separate to football. Like he might not be the best footballer, but it doesn't mean he's not like human. You know what I mean? Like you can't do things like that to people. Like it's horrible, absolutely horrible, isn't it? Gavin says Coutinho got his car window smashed after the links with Barcelona started. Yeah, my bad, Gavin, mate. I didn't mean to do that. You know, I was just passing by and I saw my reflection and it just popped. But yeah, no, that's disgusting as well, mate. And all joking aside, like it, you know, like I don't know whether it's a jealousy thing or whatever with some people. I don't know what it is because I don't think like that in my head. So I don't know what spurs people to do these things and to have these actions and that. But I can't see that being a true LFC fan because they use that as an excuse to do these acts and to say things like that because they're passionate about Liverpool Football Club. There's no excuse, you know. Like it's just you're an absolute scumbag, isn't it? Let's face it. I don't know, man. It's just stupid, isn't it? Stephen Gerrard got threats from scumbags in 2005. Yeah, Fano Coutinho keeps the ball too much, and that might be a problem. Might be better to get Draxler, to be honest. I definitely feel that the players kind of try too much to go through Coutinho when he's on the pitch. They need to like spread it about a bit and not just try and put everything through Coutinho, you know. So yeah, I for one do feel that sometimes he has to lift his head up a bit quicker and keep the flow going. But he's a quality player, man, isn't he? You know what I mean? There's nothing says that Jackson will come into our team and do better than what Coutinho does or do worse or whatever. He's not proven in the Premier League, so I don't know, man. But Coutinho, he's fairly proven, isn't he, that he's one of the best players in the Premier League. So I personally, at the moment, I'd keep Coutinho over signing someone like Draxler or whatever, but he's probably going to go anyway, isn't he? So I don't know. It's only my views. Lol. Naby, we becoming like Chelsea fans, making threats. Yeah, exactly. Ferno, lol. Gavin says some twat burnt his Gerrard shirt in 05. Then the same guy told Stevie how great it was when he stayed. Absolutely pathetic, isn't it, Gavin, mate? That just sums it up, doesn't it? You know, and I don't know, man. I, for one, don't like it when I see stuff like that because it's like... I just think it's pathetic. I just think it's childish, you know. Like, there's no need for it, is there? You know, like for me, I just literally feel like people just need to take a chill pill a bit, you know. Come the end of the day, if say like with Lovren or whatever, you know, if he does get replaced in January, then people are just going to forget about Lovren, you know. If he doesn't ever play for us again, they'll forget about him. So why go to the lengths of threatening him and that? I don't know, man. I don't even know what to say on it anymore, guys, because I really do feel like it's beyond words. Like, people that do things like that, just... It summed it up, didn't it? Pathetic, you know? Like, I just don't get where their heads are. Do they do it when they're pissed or something? I don't know. Like, there's no excuse for it, to be honest, but I don't... It is beyond me. And you see, it's not just Lovren, is it? Like, it's something that goes on throughout the whole world, like where celebrities get like death threats and stuff. Like, it's just like, seriously, just grow up, man. Like, they're humans. Everyone's a human. Everyone's got families. Everyone's got their own lives. Like, leave them to it. What if Lovren fucks up on the pitch? Then yeah, you know, if you're there or whatever, Lovren, you wanker. Like, why did you fuck up? Woo, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what it comes down to. But you don't go beyond that. I've never in my whole entire life, guys, and this is hand on heart, ever messaged any footballer or anything, or anyone like that, saying anything along them lines. I think it's absolutely pathetic, you know, like, it really is. Ferno says we should get Paul Konchesky. I miss all these world-class players at Roy Hodgson's side. Oh, God, no, Ferno. You know damn well he's my least favourite player to have played for Liverpool. Can't stand that knobhead. Oh, wow, what a goal. 3-0 Roma now. The Rent boys are getting abused. Really? Bloody hell. I'm not watching it, man. I'm literally just sitting on here and that and talking to you, absolute legends. Ferno, haha. Ferno, Atletico and Dortmund are going to Europa League. Naby, the skeleton is fucking scaring me, mate. You tell it to fuck up by Arsene Wenger's house. Yeah. I'm sure there's a few people that we could send that to, aren't there, guys? Let's face it. Gavin, the skeleton is told for Wenger he prefers the children to old. Fucking hell. Oh, man, I don't know what that means, Gavin, mate. I think I misread it. Naby, I can't wait to play with Hendo and boring James Milner to play with in midfield for next season. The Premier League boring midfield era. Oh, God. Oh, mate. So what do you guys reckon then? Do you like my graphics for this evening? Look, is it up there? I think it is. What do you reckon of this scary little fucker, you know? Poke him in the eyes or something like that. You know? I just thought I'd mix it up for the special, you know, like. I was going to do like just a normal build-up show earlier where it was like Liverpool versus Maribor, my score predictions, blah, blah, blah. And I thought, nah, I want to do a Halloween special. And I want to talk to you guys a bit just randomly about anything that you want as well. Look, guys, if you've got any questions or whatever that you want me to answer, it hasn't got to be Liverpool related. This is a stream from my subscribers. You're one of my subscribers if you're watching this. So, yeah, feel free to just talk about whatever you want. We're always going to end up back at Liverpool, aren't we? Because Liverpool is this channel. That's why this channel is about and that. But, yeah, it's always good to get to know you guys a bit more on a personal level as well. Where was we? Ferno, 11 out of 10 for graphics. Thank you very much, Ferno, mate. I'm glad you like it, guys. I'm glad. Skeleton is scaring me like Jose Mourinho face losing the game. Lol. Gavin does it. Where did you get my pic from? I thought that was private. Lol. Sorry, Gavin, mate. I've been stalking you on Facebook. That was your first profile picture on Facebook, it told me. So, yeah, I thought, sod it, I'll take that one and put it up. That would give people a fright, wouldn't it? But I miss doing YouTube. I privated most of my vids and stopped doing it about 2 years ago. Oh, really? Why, Ferno, man? It is a little bit like, I do get it because I've got other YouTube channels that I've done in the past and that. And I don't know, like, I stopped doing them, so I know what you mean, but like this one, I'm hoping that this one can carry on going now, you know. We've built up like a nice following and subscriber base and a nice little family that we got in it, guys. And yeah, it is hard work, especially like this week. I'm not going to lie. Like, obviously, I've been trying to juggle this and my personal life and everything, and it has been hard, you know. So I've been literally trying to do videos as and when I can, which I know you guys are very supportive anyway and don't care about if I can't put out a video every day and that. But yeah, I literally, it's one of the things that it is hard work. I think some people do think that when you do a YouTube video, it's just literally as easy as putting on a camera and talking into it and then it's done. Like, if you look at all the research you have to do and then the tagging and I create the thumbnails, which a thumbnail takes me quite a while to do as well. Yeah, just all sorts, you know, and then actually doing the video, editing it, if I do it pre-done, and then if I do these live streams and that, then afterwards, once it's done, then I have to do other stuff, and I'm answering comments and everything. So there is a lot that goes into it. So I do know why you did like stop doing it and that, mate. It can be hard and it can be tiring. Like, it's not easy in that, but yeah, like if it's something that you'd like to do in the future, then just literally like just get back onto it, mate. Like, never too late to carry on, you know. Naby says the skeleton looks like Roy Hodgson losing his job again. Yeah, mate. Oh, Radio says, what the fuck? You're right, Sammy boy. How are you this evening, mate? This is what I really look like, Sam, mate. Like, this is me without my makeup on that I always put on for my videos, you know. But I would have had about 1K subs if I continued. Mate, get back on it then. That's really good. Nabby says, yes, mate, great channel. Thank you very much, Nabby, mate. Or should I call you legend? Where was it? Gavin should be 4-0 Roma. What a chance. Wow, man, wow. Ferno, the skilling looks like Navigator when he gets a red card. Yeah. Oh, mate, this is good. I like this. Keep it coming, guys. It's funny. Roma winning. Fuck you, Antonio Conte, you Italian prick. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, Gavin. Skilling is Phil Jones going for a header. Yeah. Love it, Gavin. Love it, mate. Quality. Nabi, haha, nice one, Gavin. This message is held for review. If you don't want any of your messages to be held for review, guys, and try to keep the swearing out of it, because I've got this thing on now where it holds everything for review, because there's children that do watch my channel and stuff, so I try to keep the swearing to a minimum, you know, but we can't help it. We're all geezers, aren't we, you know, so. But just in case you wanted a comment to show and it doesn't show, that'd be why. Ferno, come on, don't call people Italian. See you next Thursdays, etc. Yeah. Guys, watch your language. Come on, kids, watch this channel. Exactly, boys, exactly. Just pees me off how people use people's countries to talk about them. Yeah. I don't think he meant it, did he? You know, like, it's just easily said, put things in and that. Like, people get carried away, don't they, on it? That skeleton is Brendan Rodgers' boring press conference. That's very true. Superb joke there, Nabby. I've got Cliver. Yes, Sammy. That's good, man. How is he? Is he good? I ain't played FIFA since that weekend, Sam. I ain't had the time, my friend. Nabby, it's called Skeleton B.O.B. Skeleton Bob. I apologise, my friend. What for, Radio? What for, mate? What for? Nabby, keep skeleton for next video. Yeah. Happy Halloween, everyone. Happy Halloween, Jack, my friend. Welcome to the stream tonight, buddy. How are you on this fine, scary evening? Actually, instead of doing a laugh, I can just go. Boom. Oh, God. Got banters, isn't you, guys? A little bit of banter in your life. Fredhead, I've got his son and him. Wow, man, icon and a scare. That's cool, man. That is really, really cool. The skeleton looks like a Man United fan after Aguero. Jesus, guys. You're all funny fuckers, aren't you? You're all funny lads. Funny lads, funny lads. Oh, dear. Come on, guys. What are you all up to then this evening, other than watching my ugly mug on this stream? You sitting there having a beer or whatever, guys. I ain't even got a cup of tea. Do you know what I mean? I said to my missus earlier about can I have a cup of tea or whatever, but obviously she took the kid to bed now, so it's going to be a while until I get a tea, lads, isn't it? Now the skeleton has great character. He has great character. I can't do his voice, guys. I've always struggled to do Rodgers, and I apologise for my language. It's fine, Radio, mate. I swear in that, and the worst thing is, guys, is I try not to swear, but I read comments that have swear words in, and where I don't read the comments before I actually say them out loud, if you know what I mean, which I should do, really. I'll just read it, and I end up swearing on a bloody stream as well, so it is hard. But, yeah, no need to apologise, mate. We're just trying to keep it a little bit PG for the younger lads that watch it and that, you know. Gavin says the skeleton was a great human being with character. He's a great human being. He was a great human being. I like how you put that there. I was thinking about watching Champions League tonight, but you are live streaming. I'm sorry, fan, mate. I'll turn off the stream channel so we can all watch Champions League. Literally, like I say, I had it all planned out. I'd set out all my tags, title, done a description, everything, all saying about match build-up show, and then I thought, oh, do you know what? Sod it. Like, let's literally just let's just make it a Halloween special this evening. My missus helped me do all the graphics and that. Like, she picked it, and then I run to the shop and grab this bloody thing, you know. Oh, yeah, I took my makeup off, guys. Inform Locadia is boss, yeah, and the only game on was the United game. It's so good. Try him if you get the chance. He's like 17k. Okay, mate, will do. Nabi, if I did something, I apologise. No one needs to apologise, guys. It's just literally, like I say, just swear words. If we try and keep them down. If you guys don't put swear words in, then I don't read them out because I don't just naturally speak out loud what I'm reading, if you know what I mean. And then that way, any of the younger lot that are watching it, like, you know, it's better than it's PG, you know. PG like the tips, guys. PG tips. Gavin, I'm doing both, Furno. Yeah, exactly, man. Furno, yes, please turn your stream off. Okay, Furno. How's that, mate? I'm surprised you didn't fall asleep watching United. Yeah, I'm surprised as well. Naby, that skeleton is my buddy for next season in midfield. Who is it then, Naby? Who's the skeleton buddy? I'm watching Chelsea getting abused, Furno. That would be worth a watch any day, wouldn't it, Furno? Rent boys, Naby, the skeleton is when all Chelsea fans leaving the game tonight. Yeah, mate, they will feel a little bit crap, won't they? Let's face it. God. What's the score in that game, guys? Tell me what the score is. Is it 3-0? Cool, this mask is doing me in, guys. Might have to give it a little break for a minute, lads. Oh, it's getting sore around there because it's like where it clings in and that. So, a rebel. Oh, but Jesus. You probably can tell, guys, that I keep wearing me out at the moment. It's because I need a haircut as well. Like, yeah, it's growing too long, but I haven't had a chance to get to the barbers and get it done. Radiated Celtic just scored like a few minutes ago. Oh, wicked, man. Naby Henson, mate. Oh, I get you. Does that skeleton have hair? Yeah, but you can't see it, mate. It's other regions, you know, on his toes, basically. Oh, dear. Yeah, I got that skeleton. I thought that skeleton was a nice touch. I was looking up different things and that. And then, like, the blood and everything coming down from the top of the webcam. And, yeah, I just thought sick. And you guys that normally sit in my streams, like, you know that where the pumpkin is down in the bottom right, well, however you're looking at it, but down here in the bottom corner, it's normally like a moving football, so I've got the pumpkin there and that on this one. So, yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was a little bit cool to do something a little bit different, wouldn't it? Like, I'd like to do a bit more festive things and that when festivals come around, like festivals, when special occasions come around, like Christmas and that, you know, we'll do it. We'll have a bit of Santa Claus running across the screen, a bit of snow falling, you know. It's not too far away now, is it, guys? Bloody hell, God. Anyone watch Walking Dead as well? Last night's Walking Dead. Bloody hell. Interesting stuff this season, isn't it, guys? Please keep the skeleton for the next video, mate. Yeah, I don't know when the next video will be because my missus is in hospital, and I think it'd be a little bit weird, would it, if it's in a few days or whatever, Halloween's out of the way, and then there's a skeleton just jumping about, and people are going to tune in and be like, what the hell is this guy doing? Gavin, in fairness, that is an okay result for Celtic. Yeah, I'm no skeleton, I'm famous navigator. Yes, mate. Oh, mate, it's mad. Hi, Rick. Yeah. Yes, mate. Rick Potter. That's me, wasn't it? I ain't got my glasses. I don't know where my glasses are. I've lost them. They're somewhere in the house. They're somewhere in the gaff somewhere, guys. But I don't know where they are. I should put them on, really, because otherwise I'm going to end up with a rotten headache. Gavin, Bayern have only just scored. Hopefully Celtic can get the draw. Yeah, that'd be good, man. That would be really good. Looks like Skeleton is messing the Walking Dead crew. Oh, yeah. The camera turns around. Oh, camera turns around. What camera turns around? Good. Can you imagine? I was thinking about doing all sorts. I was going to have like a ghost, like in the background that you guys would have been like, what the hell? There's like a ghost or whatever in it. But I didn't want to do too much because there's overkill wouldn't have worked either, would it, guys? Let's face it. So I was a little bit like, oh yeah, don't want to do too much on the stream and that, but it's cool, man. It's cool. I'm happy with how it come out anyway. Where was we? Everyone pees themselves, proceeds to dance around the room. Yeah. But I found a website with that only Liverpool shirt, which is like 30 years and has Candy sponsor on it for £80. Really? Interesting. Right, Dad. Oh, the Walking Dead ends. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's sick. Further, I might get it. Yeah, that would be a good buy, man. £80 though. That's mad. Surely you can get it elsewhere. I'm pretty sure you can get it somewhere else as well, man. Nabby, Skeleton Bob is a legend. Skeleton Bob is a legend, mate. Absolute legend. Linda is live streaming. Who's Linda? Linda's live streaming. Who's Linda? I don't know who Linda is, to be honest, but I'll probably do it if you explain it, but I'm not too sure, buddies, I'm not too sure. People won't be happy in the comments. Oh, are you on about... I think I know what Linda you're on about now, my friend. 2 stunning saves from the Red Boys keeper should be 5-0. Really? I'm real then. Be right back, I will look at the comments. Okay, fair enough, mate. Yeah, I thought you meant Mr. Henry's missus. Nabby, I could be Ronnie the Red Coman as the skeleton for Halloween on LFC fan channel. Yeah. Hopefully he switches sides by the end of the season, Dazza. Hopefully, mate. Hopefully. I do agree there. I do agree. Where was I? Bear with me 2 seconds, guys. I want to just check something. Check it. It's probably best if I do this. There you go, it's all good. It's all good, it's all good. I had to check that quick. I'll keep an eye on that for a minute. Lynn Henry, John Henry, wife, yes, Nabby, mate, yes. Have any of you guys watched? I'll tell you what I've been watching recently, actually. Slightly off subject from Liverpool's football and that. But the programme called Outlander. It's a Scottish-based programme and that, where some woman travels back in time. And honestly, you guys might think that sounds stupid and that, but I've just watched 3 seasons of it. Because obviously I've been having to do a lot of stuff and everything. I've just watched it on my phone on Amazon Prime Video. And yeah, absolute quality. So if you want something decent to watch and you like history and that, watch that, man. Seriously, it's really good. Especially you, Radiated, because you're Scottish, aren't you, Radiated? Heard Big Sam looking for an Everton job. Haha. Is he? Jesus. Who do you reckon's going to land that job, guys? Who do you reckon will get it? Linda has ended her live stream. What did she live stream for, like 2 seconds? Jesus, he'll be decent for them, Nabby. Yeah, I think he will, mate. I think he's a good manager. I think a lot of people underrate. I was annoyed with him because he could have done great things for England Football Club. And yeah, he messed it up, didn't he? Let's face it. The only England manager to not lose, and he also... For 2 minutes, I was a bit late. Oh, right, I get you. Radiated. I'm frankly quite offended. Why are you quite offended, Radiated? Joke. Are you joking, wee man? You can't be offended by me if it's about a Scottish accent, because I've got Scottish in my family. So you can't be offended by me talking about Scotland, you know. He's Scottish. Wow. Yeah. Scotland. Yes, mate. Nabby, Africa. Fuck's sake, Nabby. You was Brazilian a little while ago. Now you're Africa. Your heritage stems far and wide, doesn't it, my friend? Where was we? Furno. Linda deleted her stream probably because people who want FSG to go. Probably Furno, including me. Yeah. Did you leave a comment, Furno, mate? If not, wait until afterwards when it's... Oh, if it's deleted, you can't obviously watch it, can you? It might just be processing because it takes a little spell after a live stream finishes. Like this one, it will take a while to process, and then it will go up, and you can comment on it. Then you know. Gavin, Big Sam, the only England manager to have 100% record. Yes, mate, exactly. Furlough, but I didn't comment because I was too late. Oh, mate. There will be another time, I'm sure, Furlough, mate, where you can tell her your piece, you know. Nabby, Scotland has to play. Yeah. She live streamed on Instagram. Oh, right, I get you. Okay, I literally, I don't follow her on anything like Instagram or whatever. I ain't got the time of day to follow. To be honest, to give it to her, she's the only one that does really reply about stuff, isn't she, out of them? Like, how embarrassing is that, you know what I mean? She replies more than what FSG did, well, our owners as such. Once Brazil, now Africa, you know, mate. Exactly, legend, exactly. Radio, as long as no one starts saying we all eat haggis all day, every day, have ginger hair and have a lifetime supply of iron brew. No. No, that's just stereotype, isn't it, mate? That's literally like saying that like us English people just always just drink tea. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. I don't get why people stereotype and stuff. You know, it's just absolutely ridiculous. And then we all talk like, all right, governor, and that. Like we don't, do we, guys? Let's face it. You know, or we drink like this with our pig. It depends, doesn't it? It depends what end of the spectrum you are. You're either a chimney sweeper to people if you're English, or you're a rather posh dude. The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain. I'm not very good at doing a posh accent. Obviously, I'm a chimney sweeper, guys. You know how it is. But yeah, stereotypes, you'll get them everywhere, guys. You will get them everywhere. You know. You ask Gavin, for instance. He's an Essex lad. You ask him about stereotypes and how bad they are. Where was I, indeed? Ferno says Linda only cares about her clean sheets. Yeah, mate. She wouldn't have clean sheets too often, would she? If a few lads got hold of her, you know what I mean? Like, who is it? Duncan, isn't it? A bit Duncan. If any of you guys don't watch him, Cop Talk on YouTube, he likes a bit of Linda, doesn't he? He always cracks me up with Linda. It makes me laugh. Any of you guys see that joke as well? That Simon Mignolet wanted to go as fancy dress as a ghost for Halloween, but he doesn't have enough clean sheets to make his outfit. I saw a stat though that Liverpool actually are up there with clean sheets this year compared to a lot of the teams and that. So very interesting. Naby, Adam Lallana scores a winning goal for Liverpool. Big Sam England job, win one game. One game, one win. Yeah, exactly. Rossi says, all right, lads, how are we all now? How are you, Daz, mate? Oh, very good, Rossi, mate. You missed, Rossi. You missed. Look, guy, hang on. Hang on a sec, Rossi, lad. I'll put it back on for you, Rossi, mate. Look. All right, mate, look, this is what I look like when I take my makeup off, mate, in the evenings, you know what I mean? This is me just chilling, you know? How do I look, Rossi? Do you like it, mate? Look, you know, I have to put on the face so that people don't recognise me when I go out, you know? Yeah, I'm very good, though, Rossi. How are you, mate? How are you on this lovely Halloween Eve? Radiohead, every show, American Disney Channel show ever, and wear kilts, plebs. Simple, plebs. Love how you finish that one, mate. LSM, I'm here. Now the party can start. Let's get the party started. Let's get it started. How are you, LSM? How are you this evening, buddy? Hope you're good, mate. Oh, look at me, guys. Look, maybe I should be the new Liverpool mascot. You know what I mean? Like, what could I be called? Like, I don't know, guys. You know, maybe I could be the new Liverpool goalkeeper, and hopefully I don't make too many howlers of mistakes. That was shit, wasn't it, guys? God, stick to your day job, they say. Stick to YouTube. Where was we? Sorry, guys, it jumped on me again. You guys are starting writing loads. Gavin says John Henry is punching well above his weight, being married to Linda with the age gap as well. Exactly, man. That's what that gets, you know, isn't it? Let's be honest. A bit of paper in your back pocket, you know, like that's what it gets you. Is Linda basically? You know what I mean? You're right, Linda. You're right, Linda, love. That's all he did, wasn't it? And she was like, "Oh, you smell of money, lovely." Naby says, why does no one believe I'm real Naby Keita? I believe you're Naby Keita, mate. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we went for a pint the other night, didn't we, Keita? You know what I mean? You know, that's why you got a red card the other day, wouldn't it? Because we've been out on the lash the night before, mate. Ferno, Ono, Duncan. Yeah, Duncan's a legend, mate. I've literally, out of all the Liverpool channels on YouTube, Duncan was the first one that I was ever watching. I really, really like Duncan. I think he's a smashing geezer. Like, I've watched him for years. There's other massive YouTube channels as well, like related to Liverpool, that I really like and all. And I did tell you guys that there will be some collaborations coming up, and hopefully there is one in the pipeline at the moment, guys. I'm talking to someone at the moment about getting them on the channel, and I think you guys will be excited. I think you guys will like to get his views on some of the stuff and that, and to get him on the channel. He's an absolute legend. Gavin, you're from X. I'm from Africa. Yeah. He likes a bit of Linda, don't he? He does indeed, mate. Good old Duncan. Yeah, exactly, mate. LSM, wait, why? No, we've done the Cop Talk Legends. Yeah, exactly, mate, exactly. Gavin, you'll be from somewhere else tomorrow, Nabby. Oh, yeah, you will be. Oh, God, you watch Henderson bangs in a hat-trick tomorrow, and it'd be Jordan the Henderson. Jordan the Great Henderson. Radio, does it keep the mask off? You're scary enough already. Mate, what's your language, young radio? I'm only joking. I have a little bit, you know, God. Everyone said to me, you meant to wear a mask. Still better than most women, says Rossi. Yeah, mate, I know, you know what I mean? I was thinking if ever I wanted to go out on the lash or whatever, try and pull someone, you know, like this might do the trick. It's a little bit better than my normal self, isn't it, you know? Bit of lippy on or something. Bit hairy though for the birds, isn't it? Let's face it. Now be somewhere, Gavin. Oh yeah, you wait for Champions League game tomorrow night. Oh yes, indeed, Gavin Low. Where was we? LSM. Why was this comment deleted? What comment was deleted? The Navigator one. We're keeping swearing down to a minimum, LSM, mate, because there are children that watch the channel, and some do slip out and stuff, but it's just we're trying to keep it PG, you know. PG tips, mate. Radiohead, I'll download Skype and we can do a podcast. Yes, indeed, you better do that, man. Download Skype, definitely. I'm up for it, mate. Ferno, Ben might say Jack Mack, LFC Focus, some guy called on the bench, LFC. Indeed, mate, they are the best Liverpool YouTube channels out there. I know every single one of them as well. There's more as well. I watch them all, you know. I like to get all the different views and opinions and that. Now, but yes, mate, we got drunk a couple of nights ago. Oh, by the way, mate, I stole your car keys and money. Lol, that's Africa. Jesus Christ. I'm not going to read that out, mate, because it's not really, is it? You know what I mean? Yeah, I did wonder where my car keys went, but you didn't steal me money because I'm not stupid, mate. You know what I mean? I looked at you and I was like, hang on a minute. This geezer looks a bit shifty. Like, the other day he was from Brazil, now he's from Africa, you know. I'm not trusting this fella too much. So I kept all my money, mate. You've got me Monopoly money that I take out to impress the birds, you know what I mean? Gavin, he was swearing at him. We are trying to be PG, that's why. Yes, mate. Ferno, what is your Skype, Daz? Good question. I don't know, mate. I'm not going to put it on here anyway when I do find out. I think it's my email address. I think you can find me out under. I don't know. But yeah, if anyone's interested in it, then I'll get your Skypes when the time comes or whatever, because otherwise I'm just going to have loads of people like trying to bring my Skype, and I can't be bothered with that, you know. It's too much, guys. It's too much. Honestly, I cannot tell you guys, obviously, because I'm on all the different platforms and that, the amount of messages that I get every day, and 50% of them are absolute rubbish. Like, with people just, I don't know what some people think. Some people just go hi, and it's like, I don't really know what to say back to hi. You know, like, I'm all up for having conversations with people about Liverpool and stuff if someone's got a question that they want me to answer. But just saying hi, I can't just have general chit chat with 1,000 people every day. You know, like, it really don't happen, because the thing is, I've got different like followers on Twitter to what I've got on YouTube and on Facebook, and then on Instagram, and then I've got other stuff that I have to do as well. So I'm constantly talking to different people about different stuff and that. Like, I just get lost in it, and yeah, my Skype isn't rammed with loads of things. I'm trying to keep it that way, because otherwise that's just going to be going off in it. Jesus, can you imagine? Let's have a look. Rossi says, anyone seen there's been another terror attack in New York? Oh, you're joking, Rossi? No, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it, man. Yes, mate, it's true. How's the missus, I meant to say? She's alright, mate. She's no better, she's no worse, you know. Like, we're at the hospital again tomorrow. She is here. She took the kid to bed and that tonight, but she was on the stream a bit earlier on and that. I might be able to get her back on here once the kid's gone off to sleep, but we're back at the hospital tomorrow, and then we hopefully find out whether she's going to be having an operation or not tomorrow. So, yeah, just have to wait and see what happens. Gavin says, no, I haven't seen that. Something needs doing about them. Yeah, definitely. I don't think that there are children in this stream, to be honest. I don't think that there are children in this stream, to be honest. Fano, mate, my nephew and that watches some of these videos and he's only 5. So, you know, like, it's, yeah, it is a quite grown-up audience and everything, but there are children that do watch it. So I do try and keep it down because I've heard that he tries to watch Uncle Daryl, like, on the streams and stuff on YouTube. So I don't like to swear too much because I don't want to obviously influence children. And there are children that do. There was I can't remember who it was, but I had a message. It was only, I think it was just before the last game or whatever. There was someone that was messaging me, and it sounded quite grown up. And they told me their age, and I was only 8. You know what I mean? 8 years old, and I was like, wow, man. Like, you know, like when I was, God out the world. Like if there's young children that's just freely talking to people and strangers now on the internet, like it does scare me a bit that obviously having a son that's the case, but yeah, it's just madness, you know. So I do try and keep the swearing down. That way we can't offend anyone, can we? There's also people that don't like swearing and that. Of course there will be swearing on this channel, especially when I do my live streams during matches and that. I am passionate and you will get the swear words out of me, but if we can just try and keep it as minimum as what we possibly can, then no one could qualm that, can they? You know what I mean? We're not just swearing for the sake of it, eh? Naby, because I'm fraud, mate. Once Brazilian, now fake African. Oh, yeah. Roma beat Chelsea 3-0. Good. Glad to hear that one, Gavin, mate. Ferner, I'm nearly 16. Most people are above 18. Gavin beat Naby. Who people's ages on there? I'm 20. The Manx are leading 2-0. Oh, God. Ferno, thought you're 22, Navigator. You lied about your age. Radiohead, is it not better that she's back at home then? Yeah, it's not that radiated, mate. It's really, she should be in hospital, but you know, they did say to her that she can stay in hospital, but we wasn't going to find out anything until tomorrow, basically, like on some of the results of things. So it was better that she come home, but because obviously that way she can be at home with a boy and that, because he does miss his mum and that when she's not here. But yeah, I don't know, man. I can't really say too much, Radiohead, mate, to be fair. I don't want to talk about it, like, on the things, but it's just one of them things that is, you know, she's not very well, and hopefully it gets sorted, you know. Naby, oh yeah, 22 years old, my bad. Radiohead takes a little bit of pressure off you. Yeah, not too much though, mate, because she can't really do too much because of her situation. So, Gavin, Naby doesn't know his own age. Yeah, that's mad. Yeah. Naby, where was it? My parents working on the Redmen TV channel. They are Paul Mac and Chris Pajak. Oh, wow. Same with me, Naby. Radio. At least there ain't no pedos on Club Penguin for your son to talk to. Oh, God. Mate, I wouldn't put it past anyway. There's a lot of sickos out there, isn't there? Let's face it. Naby, come on, Gavin. Radiohead, I might be one of the youngest on the stream, to be honest. How old are you again, Sam? Can't remember how old you are, mate. Who's youngest on here, says Naby. Radiohead, sorry, mate. Didn't mean anything. No, it's fine, Radiohead. You ain't got to apologise for anything, mate. Honestly, it doesn't matter. I can't go into too much detail about it. It's hard because obviously you guys are well aware that she's not well and that, and she's in and out of hospital. So I thank all of you for your support and everything, but it just is what it is. But I can't really say what it is. So, Gavin, you guys are making me feel old. Gavin, how old are you, mate? Again, like, you're not that bloody old, are you? Let's face it, because I swear you're my age, Gavin. So less of it, mate. You're only as young as you feel, Gavin. You know what I mean? And I feel a little bit young, mate, to be honest. Shane, hi, Gary Neville. What are you doing on a Liverpool channel? You are Irish, mate. How are you this evening, mate? I like it. Good start there, mate. Good start. What an entrance. I do look a bit like Neville, don't I, tonight? You know what I mean? This is what I naturally look like, Irish, mate. Like, without my makeup that I put on for the YouTube channel. Radio 14, mate. That's right. I thought you was nearly 15, though. You are nearly 15, aren't you? Because I thought you was 15, but... Gavin, wrong animal, Shane. Neville's a rat, not a wolf. Yeah. Well, that's very true as well, Gavin, to be honest. I'm 30, Nabby. Oh, but you are old then, Gavin, mate. You're a lot older than me, mate. You know what I mean? God. I'm spring chicken compared to you, Gavin, mate. You know, hey? Oh, fair enough. I showed my baby brother your live stream and he called you Mama. That's what... Seriously, oh, mate, I don't know what to say to that fella, mate. That's not great, is it? You know, it's cute, but if Mama looks like this, then I'm a little bit worried for you, mate. Nabby, I'm African 22 years ago, best African footballer, Nabby Katie, you know it. Yes, mate. Rossi, Mama, yeah, I had to laugh. Sorry, mate, sorry. Rusty, yes, mate, how's it going? Yes, Rusty, I'm good, mate, I'm good. You can tell I'm in good spirits tonight, mate. It's Halloween, isn't it, you know, so. But how are you this evening, Rusty, mate? Glad you could join us. Ferno, it means mum in Polish, haha. Yeah, still a little bit worried, isn't it? Oh, Nabby 30, Gavin, that's young, mate. It is young, mate, isn't it, Nabby? Oh, I'm glad you said that's young, buddy. Radio 15 in May. Oh, so next year. Oh, bloody hell. So you're still a long way off yet then, mate. Nabby, I'm 20 in real life. Okie dokie. Rusty, I'm 23. Lol, considering you guys are in your teens, I'm one of the oldest on the channel. Lol. Jay Hardy, hey Daz. Hey Jay, how are you this evening, buddy? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Because there's some new guys in there, let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Ready? Love it. Oh god, I had to play it, didn't I? Hopefully that scared a couple of you newies. Yeah, Gavin, mate. There are still people older than us, mate, on here, you know what I mean? Nabby, Gavin, you're old. Legend, mate. Jeez. Ferno, how old are you, Daz? How old do you think I am, Ferno? Everyone guess. Everyone put in the comment section how old you think I am. Put Daz and then my age that you think I am. A couple of you know my age, so you're going to know straight away. But Rusty, what do you look like? This is what I naturally look like, Rusty. What are you trying to say, mate? Normally I have to do my makeup for the videos and the streams and that, but this is me, like, naturally, you know what I mean? This is, when I go out on the pool, Rusty, mate, you know, this is what I look like. I'm only joking. That's why I've got me missus, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like, she likes a bit of a hairy wolf, she does, you know. Someone that comes out when the moon comes out, you know. LSM Thriller, yeah. Well, I'm glad I'm articulate enough to talk with you guys on the stream. You are indeed, Radiator, mate. You seem very mature for your age, buddy, and that's really good. That's a big compliment as well, mate. Nabby, Gavin, 30-year-old legend. Gonna thrill you tonight, says LSM. Oh, yes, buddy. Radiator says 29. Oh, anyone else with a guess? Vic Price Laugh Legend, yes, Nabby. Daz 29. Ferno, I think you're 28. Daz, J 28. LSM 60. LSM, you knob, you know how old I am. Daz is 84 years old. Daz 100. You was all pretty close, you know. Like, I'm 155, guys. Don't look a day over 100, do I really, you know? I'm 29, guys, so yeah. Some of you guys did know it already. 29 years old. I'm nearly the big 3-0, you know. So, yeah, Gavin's a lot older than me, and yeah, you can tell, you know. He's a lot more wiser than me, anyhow, Gavin. Oh, dear. Rusty, well, sort it out, lol. It's true, Gavin. LSM, Nabby, that's the 100-year-old legend, indeed, Nabby, indeed. Shane, I'm 45 in 2 weeks. Daz is 29. I think I am indeed, Shane. I am indeed, mate. Radiator. Hey! Yeah, Gavin. Is that in wolf years, Daz up? Yeah. I don't really know how wolf years work, you know, but it probably is, mate, isn't it? About 155 in wolf years. Let's leave it at that, guys. Don't forget my name is Benjamin, not Rusty, lol. Oh, Benny. Can I call you Ben then, Rusty, eh? Benjamin, Ben. Otherwise, mate, I get so confused. I have hundreds of people with that talking. I call you Rusty all the time, don't I? So, Gavin. See, Gavin is Rossi, because we got 2 Gavins. I call Gavin Ennis Rossi, because we got another Gavin that always joins as well. Rossi says, another Banterfield night. Indeed, Rossi. To be honest, Rossi, mate, I ain't had a chance to do many like this for a while, have I, guys? Like, I've been so busy and then with personal life and that. Like, it does miss it. And I'll tell you what, guys, I do get stick off some of the subscribers that are like, I don't give a shit about them sort of streams. I just want to see Liverpool content. I want to know the updates on Liverpool. And it's like, that's fine. I do them videos, but I like to have a laugh with my subscribers as well, don't I, lads? You all know that. All your original lot that have been around for time. We've done a lot of these, haven't we, in the past and that, and I love it. This is what it's about. I get to know my subscribers better, and that's what it's all about, getting that connection with you lot, and you lot get to know me on a more personal level, you know. Naby Daz is 29 years old. 9 years older than me. Scary. That is scary, Naby, isn't it, mate? Benjamin, no, Rusty legend. Rusty, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, getting PS4 soon. Yes, buddy. Good man, good man. I ain't even had a chance to play FIFA for a long time, lads. I'm not going to lie. It's been too long. I can't wait to get back on there and have the odd game and that. But I don't know, man. This year, normally every year I bang out the FIFA, but this year there's been a lot go on, you know, in my life. And I've started the channel, and this channel's been going really well, and I've had to put a lot of effort and work into this and that. And yeah, just absolute madness, you know. Like, really is. Like, I can't even explain how little time I get in a day to actually do something as silly as play on FIFA, you know. That's why I haven't played it for weeks. Naby, 30 and 29 years old, is still young people on it. I'm 20, still young. Yeah, exactly, man. Mate, honestly, if I was 80 years old, I'd still say I'm young, because why not, you know what I mean? Like, you are, aren't you? You're only as young as you feel, and if you're still running around and that, then why aren't you young, you know? Naby, where was it? Oh, I just saw that. Don't know. Rossi, Trick or Trito Hernandez. Yes. Gavin. Naby says Gavin must had a Game Boy in his teens. What are you on about in his teens, mate? Jesus, I've still got a Game Boy, Naby. I'm only joking. I actually don't have a Game Boy. But yeah, mate, I'll tell you what, the older lot would know and that, but when I was young and that, mate, it was like the Nintendo and that. Like, Game Boy wasn't even about when I was young and stuff. Like, there might have been, but it wasn't. I had like the Nintendo that had like Duck Shoot and Paperboy and stuff on it. And then it was like the Mega Drive that had Sonic and stuff on it. You know what I mean? So, hell yeah, Game Boy Color. It's in my loft. Yes, Kevin. Oh, I guess you did say it in your teens, you know. So that's cool. Rusty says, shout me out. Oh, you only got 13 subscribers. Eh? Shout me out. Oh, you only got 13 subscribers. No. I don't know what you're on about there, Rusty, mate. People don't need to say shout me out or whatever on it. I talk and I say your names and that on it and everything, you know. But I don't know what you mean, 13 subscribers or whatever. I'm a little bit lost, Ben, if you know what I mean. Shane, what was your favourite drink in your younger, wilder days, Daz? Oh, God. That was a long time ago, Shane. My favourite drink. Right, okay. I'll tell you what, Shane, right? I used to drink a lot of Becks when I was younger. If I was out and out of the pub, I'd have Becks, but bottled Becks. I'd never have Becks on a tap. It was always in a bottle, you know. I liked, what was it? Sambuca I used to like, but on a serious note, I bought 2 bottles of Sambuca for a house party once when I was young, and I drank nearly the whole 2 bottles on my own, and I puked up. And I kid you not, mate. Absolutely, honestly, I can't even stand the smell of it now and that. Like, oh, it just makes me feel sick. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, I never had something. I've never been one of these that will sit there and have a whiskey or whatever. But I think now I'm getting a bit older and that. Yeah, now I'm getting a bit older. I'm a little bit like, I'd quite like to sit and have a bit of whiskey or whatever in the evenings. So I might try a bit of all that again, because I've never been a massive drinker anyway. When I was younger, obviously, I used to go mad and that. But, yeah, these days, it's just, I don't know. I just don't really choose to drink. But I'd love to sit down in the evenings, you know. Do you know what I'd like? I'd like to be one of them old men that sits with a pipe, like, with a drink and that, you know, like whiskey, something like that in a glass, you know. That would suit me down to the earth. With me paper, reading what's gone on in the day, you know, which would probably be like an iPad or whatever in the future, when it, let's face it. But yeah, absolute madness, man. Absolute madness. But yeah, what was your favourite drink, mate? Where was I? Nabby, Game Boy, Gavin, yeah, radiated, good bit of buck fast. Yeah, Gavin. My first computer was a Spectrum, as me and my dad have built our own computers. Yes, mate. I build my own computers as well, Gavin, mate. I love it. I love doing it. This message has been held for review. Rusty had put subscribe. Rusty, mate, don't try and shout yourself out by saying about subscribe, mate. Otherwise, you'll be banned from the channel, buddy. You're more than welcome to be part of the channel and that, but my mods and that will kick you and ban you because we don't like that on here. You're never going to get anywhere by putting stuff like that, like, if you want to get subscribers, put out good content and then, like, give views, but you've literally just come on and just gone in with stuff like that. It doesn't really work, mate, to be fair. Just a bit of advice. Maybe, any young people on here, what Game Boy is it was like? I don't know what you meant with that one. Rossi, a good pint of Bulmers is my go-to drink, or Jägermeister. Love a bit of Jägermeister, mate, to be honest. I used to like having a bit of that, but yeah, Bulmers is nice as well, man. I like a bit of Bulmers. My missus likes Bulmers. Rusty, whiskey, Lowell, yeah, whiskey's good, man. Whiskey's nice. I'll tell you what, I must admit, I will end up going down the road of having a nightcap and that in the future again, I think. Any ghost stories, anyone about me? It would be good to hear a ghost story, wouldn't it? Let's face it. Like, as it's Halloween and that, it'd be good to hear some scary stories and that. Everyone put in your most scariest. Try and keep it short without doing like a massive thing. But let's try and do a game, basically. How many ghosts has everyone seen in real life? On a serious note, be honest. How many times have you had a ghostly experience? Put it that way. Put in the comments section. And what was it? Who did you see? Something like that. You know what I mean? Put it along them lines. This is good. This is something to do. Gavin says it's Bud or Skull every time for me. What's the drink that I like at the moment? I can't think what it is. I'll have to try and think what it is. My missus would tell you, because if ever I do buy some beers, I've got a go-to one at the moment I really like. It's smooth and I like it. And it's The Story of the Ghost Gold by Mourinho. Yeah. That's funny. Did you see the fancy dress again of Garcia? Dresses up as Ghost Gold, doesn't he, all the time? Rusty, you know it, mate. Nabby, yes, LSM Ghost Gold story. I'm back. Welcome back, Ferno. Come on, Rusty. Bad boy. Sorry. Don't worry, Rusty, mate. You ain't got to apologise. I'm just telling you. It just won't get you anywhere, mate. Like, my mods will literally just get rid. They're good lads and that. And I don't think just a bit of advice for you in future, not just on this one, like, from personal experience, like, if I've seen on other streams people put it, they just get banned. And if you want to be part of, like, the conversations and stuff, just remember that in future, not just on this one, but on other streams as well, because I don't want you to get banned for things just because, like, I'm pretty lenient with stuff, and and I talk to you and stuff, and I always say your name and everything, so I like me some shandy because I am a middle-class boy and I need shaded from the bad world of alcohol. According to my parents, my brother has been drinking Stella with my dad since he was 15. Mate, true story and a funny story as well. I got paralytic when I was 13 and got carried into the hospital that my mum works in, and that was embarrassing for her, bless her. But yeah, not not very good indeed. But yeah, mate, I've drunk from a silly young age. But when I was young, I got brought up in a club anyway, like a workman's club. Not a nightclub, but my nan and granddad owned like a workman's club and that. And yeah, I was always around in it. So I was always around alcohol and smoking and stuff. So it's what I saw from a young age and that. But Ferno, my favourite drink is bleach. I quite like a bit of bleach as well, Ferno. You're talking about a shot glass full or a pint glass, Pint glass kind of, I don't know, it burns as it goes down, doesn't it, Ferno? You know what I mean? Gavin, Lovren is a ghost as he disappears all the time. Totally agree, mate. Totally agree. Love it. Navi, no problem, mate. Yeah, Radiated. Me too, Ferno. Me too. I've got a ghost story. Come on in, Radiated. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. I love it. I want to hear the ghost stories, guys. Back into, okay, Radiated. Any ghost stories, anyone? Yep. All the ghost stories, more than welcome. I've had a ghost story. Navigator's ghost story. The Van Dyke summer ghost story. Yeah. Oh, Gabby, 5 ghost experiences, but my last one is by far my scariest. Oh, enlighten me, Gavin, enlighten me. I like this, I like this. I've had a few in my time that I can't explain, you know. But yeah, I'd like to know what you guys have experienced on that. They said gives clock nightmares. Yeah, oh, what the Virgil situation? Yeah, but when I was like 10, 1 week before my neighbours died, I saw him in a reflection on my bag. What the hell? That's scary, man. That is scary. That is fucked up, isn't it? Now, Roy Hodgson walking to Anfield. My ghost story scary. Being a Liverpool supporter, 2017. Now that's scary times, guys. Shane, where was your favourite holiday destination, Daz? My favourite holiday was Australia. I lived there for 6 months in 2000/2001. Oh, wow, that's cool, man. I've never been to Australia. I'd love to go to Australia, right? But I'd be scared shitless of their creatures, like, of their snakes and spiders. It scares the hell out of me, mate. Honestly, I'm not good with snakes at all. I've got a phobia of snakes. Yeah, my missus would tell you. I can't even look at them. It makes me feel sick. So yeah, I couldn't go there. But my favourite holiday destination, it's got to be Gran Canaria, which was the nicest place that I probably went when I was young, like with the family and that. Puerto Rico, it was really nice. It was a nice holiday as well. I really like that. I really, at the moment, what I like to do with like my missus and that is she's got family in Cornwall and that, so we often go to Cornwall. And I love Cornwall because I love the outdoors and I love all that, you know. Like it's always nice to go there for a getaway and that. And yeah, love it, man, love it. Where was we? Ferno neighbour, no joke, it's a true story. I believe you, Ferno, mate. Like I said, I'm not questioning anyone's truth or not. It doesn't bother me. If someone wanted to put a lie in there, then that's up to you, innit? It doesn't affect me. This is serious now. Yes, Radio. Talk ahead, mate. Go ahead. Gavin, mine is completely true. I've got pics. Show the ghost as well. It scared the hell out of me. Oh, mate. Talk to me, Gavin. Talk to me. Tell me. My ghost story was Roy Hodgson becoming an FC manager. Scary. Yeah, Shane, I used to hear footsteps in my parents' house when I was younger. When I know I was the only one at home, it wasn't scary. Oh, so you wasn't scared by it, but you heard footsteps and that, and you knew you was the only one there. Yeah, I've had a couple of experiences myself where I'm not scared of it, but it's like it's something that I can't explain. You know, I'm one of these people that I have to see something with my own eyes or experience it to believe it. You know, but I'm very open-minded with stuff. Like I believe in like aliens, and because of course we're not the only ones out there. Do I believe that they're these big, long, gangly fingered, like funny shaped head things? No, I don't necessarily believe they do look like that. But you know, I'm very open-minded about a lot of stuff, guys, and I've experienced a lot of stuff myself. So don't ever think that I'd judge any of you. You know. Rossi, oh really, Gav? I'd say it did now. Right, Gavin, I moved into my flat 4 years ago in 2014, the February. The guy who lived here before me died in my flat the first night I moved in. I had a plate and a bowl fly across the room and smash where I sit. Really? Cool, mate. I don't know how I'd cope with that. So that's poltergeist activity, that is. That's not even ghost, is it? That's like full-on poltergeist activity. To move something. It's not just a spirit, is it, you know? Nabi, I saw Brian Killer Clown in Germany looking to kill me last year. Scary. Radio. So when my parents were younger, they had a miscarriage, and me and my brother saw the child walking around the house. It would be a she, and I woke up one night when I was like 4 or 5 and saw her. Mate, that's sad days. Wow, sorry to hear it, man, but standing there as well. Cool, bloody hell. Cool. It does give you shivers, doesn't it, guys? You know? So many scary story for you. Henderson had a son and he played for Liverpool too. Nightmare Anfield Part 2. I like that, mate. I like that a lot. That's quality. Oh, dear. Love it. Good. Scary story Part 3 to that is Paul Kaczewski has twins and they both feature as centre-back partner for the future, you know. Now, be scary story seeing Hendo become club captain. Scary. Everyone believes in ghosts. I do, mate. I do believe that there's something that goes on, you know, like, it's not all cut and dry like what people like to believe, and that, in my opinion, but I've witnessed things and I've seen things and I've experienced things that I can't explain, so, you know, like, there are things that go on. Yeah, does I go to Cornwall at Easter because my dad went there as a kid with my granny and papa. Oh, really, Radad, man? That's really cool. What part of Cornwall do you go to? Cornwall's beautiful, man. I really, really like Cornwall. Gavin, I live on my own, and when I go to bed, I can hear someone moving around in my living room, as well as same guy who smashed the plate and bowl. So you experience this all the time, then, Gavin? This is something that happens all the time, not just. Is it like a specific day or time or whatever? Is there a pattern to it, or is it just every now and then or whatever? You should document all this, man. Seriously, I'd be documenting it. Ferno, I was alone in my house and I hear something fall down. That shit me up. Ferno, I've got another ghost story. Okay, tell ahead, Ferno. I do, Navi. Oh, okay, Gavin. Anyone believes in aliens? I do, Navi, mate. Shane, who's your favourite comedian, Daz? I think Peter Kay and Frankie Boyle crack me up every time. Yeah, I like both of them. They are funny, aren't they? My favourite's got to be what's his name? I bloody forgot his name now. What's his name? Out. What's his bloody name? I want to go and watch him. My brain's a sieve sometimes, guys. The out geezer. Say his name, someone. I'll remember it any second, but the Cockney, innit? It's got to be the Cockney geezer for me. I used to love Lee Evans as well. Very stupid, but very, very funny. But yeah, they're both two funny geezers, isn't it? Gavin, my first one, I was 8 years old. I saw an old gentleman sitting in my parents' bed with a top up on. What the hell? 70, yes, how scary it would be if Henderson was Liverpool and England captain. Please, no more horror stories, I won't sleep. Whoa! Love it. That'd be a scary story. LFC haven't won the league over 27 years now. Scary. Yeah, I'll tell you what's even scarier than that, Abby, mate, is that they might not win it for a little while yet if they carry on. Rusty, I'm back. Phone died. Lol. Okay, Rusty, mate. Welcome back, buddy. Ferno, when I was in Poland, there was a nice old person who was. Where's that? Just jumped. There you go. On a bike and always drove past our house. One day a car went into him and someone was drunk driving, and apparently at night my grandma was on a bicycle and slipped on his blood. She was all covered in. What the hell? That's just weird, man. That is messed up, isn't it? Gavin, it was every night, but it's not as often now. I got pics of the guy in my flat. Wow, really? I'd like to see them, Gavin, man. That's well interesting. It's messed up, though, isn't it? Good. The day later, my computer fell down and broke. What? My missus would tell you, I ain't got the videos anymore, but I used to work in a Premier Inn in a hotel at night, and I was working with another fella as well, so it wasn't just me, and I had video footage on my phone as well that I showed to everyone, but it was often haunted, and we had someone that locally goes around and does like ghost investigations and stuff, come in and do like different things and try and record stuff and that. But one night we was in there, and the kitchen door basically in this hotel was a big solid door, and it used to slam, and you could hear it all the way through the reception and stuff. So we was like, what the hell? Well, anyway, we went to go down there, and where the restaurant bit was, we could hear as if cutlery was like hitting the floor and stuff. It was pitch black. You could hardly see anything, right? Well, anyway, we got a torch out, and we shined it down there, and it was me and this other geezer as well. And on this video, we were both like, what the hell? Like, it was freaking us right out. On this video, at the time, we thought we saw something move, but you couldn't see too clearly. When I got home, got the footage off my phone and put it on the computer and blew it up, you could actually see like a figure like move across this doorway or whatever, and I kid you not, guys, it made my hair stand up every time I saw this footage. Like, and everyone that saw it couldn't explain it. I ain't got it anymore. I had it on my computer. I don't know where it's bloody gone, but it's really, really, honestly, it's the most scary experience that I've ever had. And the fact that there was someone else there with me as well, and he experienced exactly the same thing. Like, it was, do you know when you're on your own, you experience that and you think, did that just happen, or am I going crazy? But at least he experienced it at the same time. So he was like, did you just see that? And I was like, yeah, like, what the hell? You know, so it was good that we were both there for each other. Gavin called the Ghostbusters the men, one not the women. Yes, Nabby. I'll tell you what, they ruined Ghostbusters doing that. You know, it was still a little bit funny in that, but for me, you don't ruin a classic as Ghostbusters like that. I love Ghostbusters. Seriously, when I was a kid, Ghostbusters was my shit. Like, I absolutely loved it. And I just definitely, even now, I could sit and watch all the Ghostbusters tonight. I could sit and watch them all. And yeah, I was absolutely disappointed with that Ghostbusters, to be honest. But any of you guys like watching the film Hocus Pocus as well around this time of year? I like to watch it every year. Absolutely brilliant, man. Absolutely love it from a kid. Quality film. Where was we? A couple of years ago, me and my mum went to a psychic. He said she was standing at the door and then the TV fell off the wall and the door slammed. What the hell? Mate, so you're having loads of stuff going then. My £700 touchscreen PC fell down for no reason the day after he died. Jesus. I was on a holiday in Spain when I saw two little girls were chucking red ribbons at me. What? Did the ribbons actually touch you? Could you feel the ribbons, or you couldn't feel them? You could just see it, like Ferno Jesus. Radio Dazza, do you mean Mickey Flanagan? Out. Yes, Mickey Flanagan. That's the one. Cockney geezer. It's so funny. He just cracks me out. I think it's because he's close to where I'm from, you know. So he has me in stitches, mate. He does. Isn't that a joke of his? Yeah, out. Yeah, that's what I said. The out comedian. John Paul, sorry, I only just joined, mate. I don't get the notification for some reason. It doesn't matter, John Paul, mate. Like, at least you're here now, buddy. Thank you for joining me as always, mate. I don't know why some people don't get notifications, John Paul, mate. You know, people have said often hit where the subscribe button is, unsubscribe, then resubscribe, make sure the bell notifications tick, and that's work for them. But I just think in general, Facebook doesn't put out YouTube doesn't, from what I saw, because I've been doing a lot of research on YouTube and the algorithms and how it works and that. And basically what it does is every time a video or a stream goes out, YouTube puts it out to a few of your subscribers and non-subscribers and then sees how that goes, see if there's a lot of interaction, see if people are liking it and watching it. I mean, if it's doing well, it'll put it out to more and into more. Do you know what I mean? So I'm wondering whether that's why that does happen and that. And maybe if you don't watch all my videos every day and that, it might not come up for you as often as others. I know some of the guys that always are straight in on the live streams and that, they always watch my videos every day and comment on every video and stuff. So it must come up on their feed a lot more. So, but I don't know. I could be wrong, mate. But I'm just grateful you're here now, mate. And get involved as well. Scary stories, John. What's your most scary story? Do you believe in ghosts? And have you had any ghostly experiences? Love it, lads. Love it. Gavin, you've seen a lot of ghosts. Can you see the dead? Put on Ghostbusters song, mate. I can't, Nabby, mate, because of copyright and that. Then I'd have to delete the stream. And I don't want to do that. I want to keep it up and that for the guys that can't make the stream and want to sit and watch it if they've got enough time to waste afterwards, you know. My dad saw a chair fly across the room. Well, see, I've never ever witnessed something like a chair fly and stuff like that. Like, you know, I've watched videos where things have happened, but I always think it could be easily faked because I can edit footage and stuff. I do think that things are easily faked. So I don't know why he was assaulted. I think it was an ex-boyfriend of my mum's, but my dad got him in court and he got to jail for 5 counts of assault. Wow. Crazy, man, crazy. Ghostbusters was meant to be a sci-fi, but Bill Murray turned it into a comedy. Dan, words, not mine. Yeah, I agree with that, man. I could completely see that. Bill Murray, what a legend Bill Murray is. I actually love Bill Murray, man. He's our era, isn't he, Gavin? You know what I mean? Some of the youngsters won't even know who Bill Murray is, but I've watched so many of his films now. Like, I'd say they don't make films like they used to anymore. There are good films that come out, but I love all the old golden oldies, you know. Like, I do love all the old films. I could watch them all the time. Stephanie, I hear sounds and feel movements every day. It's just shit time. It's just shit time. Do you mean you hear sounds and you feel movements like in your bowels? Rusty, a chair, no, yeah. Shane, which is Irish, guys. For any of you guys that don't know, Shane is Irish red from before. Shane says there's a magazine called 14 times. That's all about the paranormal. It's been going since 1973 and it's a great read. Ah, interesting. That's good, man. Thank you for letting me know. I love all stuff like this, seriously. My dad got me well into ghost hunting and that when I was young. Gavin says the guy who sang the theme song for Ghostbusters wasn't allowed to use a name as he didn't have the license. What the hell? You know your stuff, man, about Ghostbusters. That's quality. Oh, Ferno, I've got another story. Go ahead, Ferno, mate. All stories allowed. Nabi, do you know that actor Dan in Ghostbusters said he saw the Men in Black watching him because he was doing an alien show? Check out, it talks about it. I haven't seen it, man, but I will look it up. That's interesting. I've got an erection for no reason. I don't know why you would have Ferno, mate. That's a little bit random, to be honest. And I didn't want to say that out loud. I'm trying to read just slightly ahead of what I'm saying so that I don't say too much. Sunderland just sacked their manager. It's on Sky News now. Really? Mate, seriously? What is up with teams sacking their managers? It's a joke, isn't it? Ferno, a long time ago. Radiohead, why are you telling us, Ferno? Yeah, exactly. A nightmare story. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Radiohead, I know who he is. Ghostbusters Zombieland. Yeah, mate. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's funny. Funny as anything. He's been in loads of old films and that, loads of comedies and stuff. How is that nightmare? It says you become a man. It was in school and it just stood up when I was going to the board. Oh, are you still talking about what I think you're talking about, mate? Jesus. John Paul says, Daz, how is your missus getting on? Hear you say the other day she was not too good. Hope she gets well soon. She's all right, John, mate. Thank you for asking, though, buddy. She's here at the moment. We're back at the hospital tomorrow, John, mate. They did offer her to stay in. They was going to give her a bed and that, but we're not going to find out stuff until tomorrow from some tests that she's had done. I mean, she might have to have surgery. So, you know, this is why I said I'm taking her to the hospital in a day. I don't even know whether I'll be able to watch Liverpool, let alone do my usual where I do a live stream and that. So she's all right. She's no better than what she was the other day. I don't think she will get better until she has an operation. So, I can't go in too much detail, mate. But thank you for asking. No, it does mean a lot. You guys are all wicked for your support and that. And she does know. She was on the stream earlier, John, mate. Like, she's took the kid to bed and I think she's fell asleep in there. I don't know, I ain't got the little baby monitor or whatever, but I reckon she's fell asleep on me, guys. I was going to try and get her back on the stream. She's very grateful for all your lads' messages and support as well. I've been telling her, guys, I did promise you I would. Sometimes my sister, who was a miscarriage, ends up in my dreams. She's just letting you know that she's there, Radiator, mate, and watching over you probably, you know. Gavin, the guy who played Egon wasn't meant to be in the film. But as he wrote the script, he couldn't find anyone to play him, so he played himself. Yeah, why not, man? I would as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, how do you know all this, Gavin, mate? Have you looked it up? Have you got like a book of facts on Ghostbusters or whatever? See, I'm like that, Gavin. I look up all this stuff as well. That people think is useless, but for me, I love all stuff like that. Nabi, Shane, Irish, love Irish like myself. Yeah, man, big time. Ferno, I had to pretend that I had to take something out of my bag just so my PP shrinks. Oh, God. We're still talking about that rubbish, are we, man? Seriously. Sunderland. Well, a lot of people with ghost stories. Yeah, there is, isn't there? Ferno has had his message deleted by Gavin, so I'm guessing he's still going on about things. Rusty, I was in Spain on holiday when I saw a ghost. It was chucking red ribbons at me. She was a little girl. She was wearing a big red hat. They're worse than Sunderland of last year. Yeah, man. Ferno language, mate. Yeah, exactly, Gavin. Ferno, yeah, it slipped, Gavin. Well, don't let it slip, Ferno, mate. Don't let it slip, buddy. There's no need for it, is there? You know, no worries, mate. Nabi, Gavin, who's the actor Dan in Ghostbusters? The actor Dan. I'm not too sure, mate. I'm not too sure. Dan Aykroyd, Nabi. There you go. That's the one. Nabi, yes, mate. He saw the Men in Black. Check it out, mate. It's true. I will do indeed, Nabi, mate. I'm at the bottom, guys, so I'm going to go and have a wee, and I'm going to make myself a cup of tea because I was going to get my missus to make me a cup of tea, but I think she's gone to sleep, so I'm going to check that she's all right and that. But I'll be back in a minute, guys. Talk amongst yourself as always on the stream, and I'll see you shortly. I'll only be a couple of minutes, lads. Oh, I nearly spilled my tea, boys. That wouldn't have been good, would it? I'm back, though. I'm back again. Oh, everyone's Daz is a ghost now. Has Daz fell asleep having a slash? Nah, man. When I make a cup of tea, mate, make sure my missus is alright. And I've got her out of the bed. She wasn't asleep, but she nearly fell asleep. Dylan is an icon. Is that Bob Dylan? Bob Dylan is an icon, if that's who we're talking about. Not the ghost, but the clips. Daz is a ghost now. I'm back again. I believe in ghost demons, etc. Yeah, man. I believe there's a lot of stuff that we can't explain, you know what I mean? Like, out there, so I do believe that is true. People that deny everything and that, like, you know, you can't deny something and say that it definitely doesn't exist if you don't know. And let's be honest, no one knows the truth today about anything. Gavin, before I got my pics, I had some friends over and we was asking the ghost in my flat questions. We asked him to tap on the phone we was recording on, to tap once for yes, twice for no, and we got loads of responses. Really? See, so you were interacting with a spirit then, didn't you? As with Death of Hattie Carroll is just history. Yeah, that skeleton is still laughing at me. Oh, great. Yeah, me LSM too. We went to see Dylan over here in Ireland 2001, but drank too much and missed the show. Oh, you're joking. Oh, no, Irish. Typical, I drank too much, you lad. Oh, bud.
Yeah.
She's up, guys. She's up and about. It's because it's coming up witching hour, that's why. She had a little power nap so that she could go out and do her spells and stuff. I put a spell on you. Now you're mine. Right, Daz, if you can scroll up on the chat and read what me and Ferno were talking about, you need to read that. What do I need to read, man? I can't scroll up because it jumps. So I can't scroll up too much because otherwise it will just keep bouncing on other place. I won't be able to read it. It's a problem that I always have when I do my live streams, and it's really fucking annoying, to be honest. Anyone who believes in ghost or alien stories, watch Top 5's great channel for it. Okay, will do, man. Who watches Arsenal Fan TV, the Granite Jacket interview? Haha, Troops gets bantered on what he said. Does he really? Funny. He's mocking us all, Nabby. Haha, yeah. Say hi from me, mate. Will do. Radiated, which is Sam, says hi. Hello. Yeah, read what Radiated said does. Yeah, read what he said. What did it? Hang on a minute. Are you talking about this wheelchair thing, Sam? Because I did, obviously, where I have the chat up and that when I was making a tea, I did read you say that a bully or something like fell down the stairs. Is that what you guys are on about? Navi says, Gavin, can you see dead people? Arsenal Fan TV is a gift that keeps on giving. Always, Gavin, always, mate. Ferno, interesting story if you could scroll up. I'm guessing it's the wheelchair one, Ferno. Shane, I watch Top 5 channel, mate. There's a few like it on YouTube. Yeah, I watch quite a lot of different channels and that about ghosts and ghost hunting and stuff. What's that program that you was talking about? And you were saying they were going live. It was on Facebook, wasn't it? What's that? You follow them on YouTube, do you? So hang on, my missus follows a page on YouTube that's quite good. Abandoned Explorers, it's called.
They're not all about that ghost.
They're not all about ghost things, but tonight they've done a special, I think.
Abandoned places, like warehouses,
right.
mansions, things like that.
So basically, what my missus is saying is they explore like abandoned warehouses and places and stuff. But tonight, I think they've done a special. So my missus said they went live earlier, so yeah, that would be one to keep an eye on in the future, guys, if you like all that sort of stuff. Radio, I say again. Yes, Shane, just copy and paste it. Gavin, sometimes I can, other times I can't, Abby. I really, Gavin, yes, Dazza, my life is fairly fucked up. Yes, I was right. That's the story that you was on about, mate. I did read it, buddy. It's messed up, and it not good at all. Joe Rogan podcast is well worth listening to. Yeah, you said about Joe Rogan and that before. I think it was you, Irish, that said that to me before. Top 5 channel, everyone. Great channel for ghost and alien stories. Yep. I saw my nan stand at the end of my bed after she passed away. I was really close to her. Wow. Ghost Adventures is the best ghost show. I don't know who it was, but my nan on my dad's side, she always said something that I think when it might have been when her mum passed away or whatever. She was only a girl and she was in bed or so. No, I can't. Something happened, and my nan, it might have been her nan or something. She felt like she was sitting on the end of her bed, like she used to come in, or it might have been her mum used to come in from work or something, and she felt her on the end of the bed and knew it was her, but she had actually passed away already by then. So I don't know. I don't know the full ins and outs on that, guys. I'll have to ask her about it. But yeah, always did kind of put the chills up me, when I heard that one. A little bit weird, isn't it? Gavin had said Ghost Adventures is the best ghost show. Right, okay. Really, Gavin. That was when I saw my nan. Right. Ghost Adventures, best ghost show ever. Oh, okay. Rusty, nice beard, mate. Cheers, mate. It's winter now. Winter now, mate, so the beard will come. I don't know whether I'll be trimming it back a bit more and that because it's a lot easier to maintain when it's trimmed down and that. But now that the winter's here, the beard might get a little bit longer. Try and keep my face warm in that wind, in the chill of the wind. My missus gets a lot of wind and that in the winter, so I have a beard to shield myself from it.
Well, I won't listen.
She weren't listening, so that's why guys I got away with it.
I actually didn't
I was talking about my beard, so I said I'll keep it for the winter to keep the chill of the wind air off my face. And then I said in the winter you get a lot of wind, so I kept a grow beard to protect myself. I'm a prick, apparently.
There's been a terror attack in New York.
Yeah, the lads were saying earlier. Give me some ins and outs on it. How many people? Is there people died?
Several dead in New York terror attack. It was a car.
Car again?
Yeah, same sort of thing. Incident saw that a car was driving down the bike path, hitting cyclists before an individual exited the car and then was shot by police. The suspect has been taken into custody. So the suspect's still alive.
He's still alive, is he? Makes a first, doesn't it? Normally they're killed on the scene, aren't they? Yeah. Where was I? Sorry, guys. My missus was just telling me about the terror attack, because I hadn't seen anything on it. 57 minutes ago. I know a couple of the lads started talking about it earlier on the stream. They go into places not thinking the stories are true. Right, so that's why it's a good show, because they go into it thinking they're kind of like... If we watch this, I think we have. We have seen this. They try and prove that it's... They try and show the logical way of it all. I think that's the one that we watched that time. We watched a few of the things to do with it, wasn't it? But yeah, I do like it as well. Ghost Adventures. So look it up. I bet it's the one that we watched. Verno radiated. A person who was a year higher than me passed away and she was found lying down dead. Everyone bullied her and the same people cried when they heard the news and went to her funeral. Yeah, it's disgusting. People are really shallow like that. If you can go search Medicine on YouTube, made a parody of a ghost hunting program. It's called Zion Castle, which is in Scotland. It's really funny. Not trying to plug a channel or promote it. No, don't worry, Radio, mate. It's fine, mate. So, Gavin, is there any ghosts now at your home? I think from what he was saying, mate, it does sound like it, isn't it? It's really funny, and my pals spend a lot of time. Yeah, it's fine, mate. It's fine. Leave my previous comments, Nabby. I've already answered that. Hope your missus gets better, mate, and see you in a bit. I'm going now. Bye, guys, and everyone. Take care, Rusty, mate. Thank you for joining, and thank you for the message for my missus. I shall pass it on, which she's in just there. So she says thank you, but yeah, take it easy, Rusty, mate. Nabby, all right, Gavin. Radiated language does enter surname in here. Huh? Language Daz, enter surname in here. I'm a little bit confused on that one, Radio, mate. Is it, did I swear? I don't know, man, I don't know. Like I say, I'll try my best to keep it down, don't know, but Ferno, read my paragraph, Radiated. Oh, Nabby, what New York news? Another terror attack. Yes, there has been another terror attack, guys, in New York. So yeah, if you haven't seen anything on that, then check that one out. My missus was just reading it to me. Several dead. Seems like a car's gone up on a path like a bike. It gone in a cycle lane or something, and the person that did it jumped out of the car at the end, got shot, but police have took him into custody, so it doesn't look like they're dead. So I don't know. It did make just mad. Yeah, Ghost Adventures, great show. Yeah, what happened in New York? What's your surname? Yeah, you swore. Oh, I'm not going to give out my surname on a live stream, am I? Do you know what I mean? Because I'll be hassled. You know, like, Jesus, think about it, Radio. God. Yeah, I do try and not swear, you know, but sometimes it does come out. Naturally, me as a person, I do swear quite a bit. So I do well not to swear that much on the channel. But yeah, I'm trying my best. Nabby, car terror attack, mate. Yeah, there was indeed. Rossi, sorry, lads, just trying to make a sale before 11. Be back soon. Don't apologise, Rossi. Business comes first, my friend. Good luck with the sale. Hope it goes well. Rusty, bye all. Take care, Rusty. Bye, my friend. Donald Trump coming now. Oh, great. Oh, God. The old Trump is up, is he? Oh, my phone's going off. Let me have a look. Why is my phone going off? Now you're mine. Ah, this is Gavin. Right, hang on. Look on the armchair. You can see an arm. Oh! My missus thought you meant here, Gavin, when I was saying that, so she was like, fuck off. Trying not to swear, but yeah, she was like, oh, panicking. Look, Gavin just sent me that. This is in his flat, in his house where he lives. He gets loads of ghosts. Seriously, he's been writing it and chatting that. What's going on? Can you see it? That's weird, isn't it? I was telling him about the videos that I got from when I worked at the Premier Inn that night. How scary was that? Made your hair stand up, didn't it? That's probably the most evidence that I've ever got of anything.
Tell them about the picture of the woman almost pregnant. Do you remember the one picture and you can make out like a woman's figure, but it looked like she had a big belly? Do you remember when we said it looked like a pregnant woman?
Oh, what, from the Premier Inn?
Yeah, your picture.
No, I didn't say that. I forgot about it. Come on the stream and tell them. She's eating cake, guys. She'll tell you about this ghost story that we've got. I'll let her tell it, because she remembers a bit more than me, obviously. Yeah, Gavin, that is messed up, mate. I can actually see that big time. Something else is popping up for me. I got a new phone. I don't know how it all works properly. Yeah, I don't know how my phone works. I'm not going to lie. Shane says, your girl has a nice voice, Daz. 8 people have died so far today in that terror attack. Oh, really? Wow. She has got a nice voice, hasn't she, Shane, mate? I quite like it, whisper sweet nothings to me. She thinks she's got a deep voice, but she hasn't. She's got a nice voice. I like her voice. Till she shouts at me, and it's scary. You're welcome, mate. Bye. Okay, mate. Take care, Rusty, mate. Bye-bye. Ferno, hope to go, Daz. Hope your missus gets better at night, guys. Oh, you got to go. Okay, Ferno, mate. Take care, buddy. Thank you for joining me as always, mate. And thank you for the message from my missus, mate. You're a legend for saying it. Radiated, no doubt ISIS will claim him as one of their own, even though it's probably a guy committing suicide and trying to go out. Excuse the pun, but in style. Yeah, it's a little bit of a weird thing to say there, Radiated, mate. Going out in style by doing that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't have put it that way, Radiated. Like, but I can't even say that I get what you mean, but yeah, they probably will claim it, even if it isn't one of theirs. Shall we leave it at that, Radiated? Gavin, Dazza, I've sent you the pics, mate. Oh, I've only got one picture, Gavin. Did you send me more, mate? It's really, really weird, though. All right, Nabby, I might have to go now. Daz and his wife and everyone. The skeleton Bob is scaring me now. Time for bed. Hope monsters don't come for me tonight. Bye, everyone. Take care, Nabby. Thank you for joining me, mate. You're a legend, as always. Yeah. You take it easy. I'll speak to you soon, Nabby.
Tell him what I said, don't look under the bed.
My missus says, don't look under the bed, Nabby. All right? Just saying. She's a bugger, isn't she? Going 8 dead, 12 injured in New York. Oh, no. So the death toll on that's going up then. Different media outlets are obviously saying it different. Right there, Dazza, are you able to send that into the Twitter, the chat? If Gavin gives me permission, mate, then yeah, I'll put it in the chat. Right out Night Inferno, New York City, rest in peace. Yes, Nabby, mate. For all those that have lost lives tonight and lost loved ones, then all my love and support goes out to you as always. Of the ghost thing. Oh, what? Yeah, Gavin. There is 2 there. Oh no, I didn't see it. Let me have another look. Couldn't find a way to word it the way I wanted to. Yeah, I know, Sam. I know, mate. Let me have a look, mate, because, like I say, I have got a new. Ah, right. I guess you. Check out the leg of the chair. You can see a leg. Oh, you can see, like. That's weird. That's the other one.
Yeah, no, I can see what he means. It is like, yeah, there's something there.
It's really freaky. I'll tell you what, the most freakiest picture I've ever seen. Did you ever see the picture that my mum and Nat have got? I don't know whether they kept it. I think they might have got rid of it because it was scary. Of my little sister when she was only young. We was in Puerto Rico, Gran Canaria, on the trampoline bit. She's on the trampoline. She's only a little kid, and there's like a full-on figure, like as if they're walking on a trampoline, but you can see them proper like that. And you can't see their feet, but it looks like they're wearing like old-fashioned clothing and that. Honestly, I swear on my life, most eeriest picture I've ever seen. Honestly, so scary. I hope my mum and dad still got that because that is freaky. But I think my mum didn't like it. I think she wanted to get rid of it because she didn't like it because of Litland being in it.
Yeah.
Radiator couldn't find it. Oh, I saw that one. Gavin says, "Yeah, go for it, mate. It's cool." Oh, okay, yeah, I'll put it in there then. I'll put it in there in a bit, Radiator, mate, because obviously my phone's only got like a few percent battery now. Radiator, don't be silly. Nabby would get red carded because he would have a square go with the monsters. Yeah, Nabby. Oh, thank you, Daz's wife. I won't see under the bed. Take care of you. Yeah. Take it easy, Nabby, mate. You look after yourself. Gavin, one is on the arm of the chair and one is on the leg of the chair. Yeah, I can definitely see what you're on about with them, Gavin, mate. It's freaky as fuck. Not going to lie. Right there, send that into the chat as well as a thing at Premier Inn if you can. I haven't got the thing from the Premier Inn anymore, Radiator, mate. I put them on the computer and we ain't been able to find them, have we, since? So that's freaky in its own sense. That the 2 video files that I have are just vanished. I can't find them anywhere. I don't know what they were called. They used to be on my desktop. And the worst thing is I can't even search for them because I have no idea what the files were called. They were just random letters and numbers where it was off my phone. I should have bloody named them at the time. My dad used to wake you. Huh? My dad used to wake you. Gavin, the radio up. Oh, my dad used to wake up and he and his dad was at the end of his bed. Whoa. Loads of people talk about stuff like that, man. Loads of people have the same sort of experiences, you know. Shane, were you a fan of Gaza growing up, Daz? I thought he was great, and I read his 2 books. Gaza, what? Paul Gascoigne was that, mate? Yeah. I used to, when I was really young, my mum and dad used to, when they decided what hair I wanted, what hair I was going to have, it was like the old-fashioned, like, side parting, kind of what's in fashion again now and what I do have now. But that was what I had. And then when I first could make my own choice of hairstyle that I wanted Paul Gascoigne's hairstyle. And yeah, my dad took me to the barbers and I was like, what do you want? My dad was like, he wants Gazza's hairstyle. And it turns out it was it was called a French crop or whatever. But yeah, so I had Paul Gascoigne's hairstyle for a while, man, as well. But yeah, I was a fan. That's Shane. it's sad to see what's happened to him, and let's face it. That's just spooky. Yeah, that's in my flat, mate. They was taken at night in the pitch black. Would say, whoa, really? That is freaky. It's just freaky. We was a nutter though. Gaza. Celtic out of Champions League. Oh no, are they? Oh no, bless them. Let me just save these pictures that Gavin sent. Save image. Right, so I've saved the images, so now I will go on to the Twitter group chat. Pictures. So this first one, radiated, is the arm, and then the second one is the leg, mate. There you go, mate. I've put them in the group for you so you can see that now. Radiated, yeah, but Europa League was their own, Gavin, yeah, big time. Gavin, yeah, radiated. Radiated, save and send them, mate. I want to see this. I've just put them in there, radiated, mate. I have seen them. Oh, I've seen them. He's up. I can't. Right. Where was I? Shamesh is in the building. You right, Shamesh, mate? How are you tonight, buddy? Let's go and drew that out of that Ultimate Champions League. How are you doing, Daz? And how is everyone and your partner? How are all of you in the chat? Hope you're well. I'm good. Thank you, Shamesh, mate. My missus is with me as well, but she's not great at the moment, as you know, Shamesh, mate. But yeah, all is good, though. How are you this evening, mate? How are you, my friend? On this Halloween Eve. My phone's going mad. A bit like the inside of my mouth. Right, now it's like really big and it just keeps catching. Tyro, trick or treat, motherfuckers. Trick, Tyro. Or treat, should I say treat? How you doing, T? Welcome to the stream, mate. Right, go, Dazza, if you need to, mate. The kid's more important. Oh, no, it's alright, mate. My missus is here. She's here tonight. Gavin, some big teams are dropping out. Yeah, man. It's tough this year, isn't it? It's really tough. I hope Liverpool get through. If we can win our group, man, we could be in with a chance of getting up there real close to winning it. How is everyone? I'm very good, T. How are you, mate? How are you this evening? Shamash, good, Tara. How about yourself? Right there. Daz, can we start swearing now? Because would your nephew be asleep? No, you can't start swearing, mate, because my nephew wouldn't have been watching it live, radiated. He might be watching it back, if you know what I mean, because he's always asking for my sister's phone and saying he wants to watch my videos and that. So, yeah, he probably wouldn't watch the whole thing all the way through, but the odd swear words don't hurt, lads, but I'm just trying to keep it down to a bare minimum. You know, to be honest, your guys' chat, he won't read that and see the swear words, but it's me, because I'll read your comments out. I don't read them beforehand, so I'll read, and then all of a sudden I'm reading out all the swear words, you know, so that's why it's bad. Tyro says, I'm good, fam. Did the Chelsea game finish 3-0? I think it did, Tyro, mate. From what Gavin was telling me, Tyro, we're trying to keep this channel PG, mate. What did Tyro say? Oh, yeah. It was at the motherfucker's bed. Yes, Tyro. Come on, Liverpool. If we sort our defence and goalkeeper, we can be a real force in the Prem and the Ultimate Champions League, because our attack is good and so is the midfield. Yeah, man, yeah. I've got to say that we have the easiest group out of the English teams. Yeah, we are good. Fudge stickle. Hi, Mrs. Dazza says radiated. Radiated says hi. Fudge stickles. What's fudge stickles? Michael says, hey, I'm back, guys. Welcome back, Michael, mate. How are you? Tara, alright, don't bite my head off, Gaz, mate. I'm sorry. I'll be in church on Sunday to ask for forgiveness. Don't worry. Shane, do you listen to the Anfield Rap Dads? I do indeed, Irish. I do indeed. It's always worth a listen, isn't it? You know. John Paul, if Coutinho goes next summer, who would be ideal replacement? It's a difficult one, John, mate. Everyone's saying Lamar would be the best replacement or whatever, but I think that personally, it's what we need to get in the team more than anything. You know, if Coutinho goes for 120 million or something, and we don't need a player that plays his position already, but we need another centre back and a goalkeeper, say by then you spend the money on the goalkeeper and the centre back, don't you? Do you know what I mean? Like Lamar's a good shout to come in as a similar type of player, but you've got to look at it logically. What Liverpool may need to spend on, you know, if you get what I mean, John. Gavin says you checked them pics radiated. Lol, I wasn't, mate. Was just saying. I haven't got my phone, Gavin. I'll check tomorrow morning. Right. Tyro. So why did you want me to put it in there now, radiated? I've got no battery on my phone. I'll put it on there for you now, and you can't even check it. You bell. Sorry, I know I was joking, pal. Michael, I'm fine. Thank you, Daz, and hello to your wife. Say hello.
Hello.
Bonjour. Je m'appelle Hanir. Oh, give it. Oh, okay. You got Twitter, says right there. What? Proper tired. I'll be shutting this down soon anyway, babe. We'll go to bed soon because it's getting on a bit in it now. Sam didn't even notice you, to be fair. Oh, go in. Okay, right, no worries. Shamesh, no one actually knocked my door for Halloween. They're too scared, lol. We had loads of people down our road because we went out for dinner, and then when we come back, there was loads of people up our road, but we didn't hear anyone knock the door at all, and it was like, so we must have literally missed them. They must have all just bypassed our house.
We did draw the curtains, though.
We did draw the curtains and like make sure there was no lights to be seen, basically, because we ain't got no sweets or whatever this year. So, right, Dad, I'm sorry. Taro, you're all right, right, Dad. I'm only joking anyway, mate. Taro, hold on. What does Smashes want? What do you mean, Smash? I get well lost. Right, Dad, fudge stickles. Oh, so sorry. Right, Dad. What was your favourite holiday as a kid for you and the missus? I wasn't with my missus when we was kids, mate. So,
What
yeah.
do you mean, like, as in, like, holiday as in somewhere you go on holiday, or holiday as in, like, Christmas?
No, I mean where you go on holiday. So, where was yours?
Canada.
My missus is Canada because she's got a lot of family in Canada and used to go there all the time. Mine as a kid, we didn't have a lot of money, so I never left the country apart from like France and stuff like that. So, I don't know, man. I used to like going. We used to just go down and stay in like your campsites and things like that, like down by the coast and stuff. So they were my favourite type of holidays, you know. So Rossi says, boom, needed that to get my £1,000 bonus. Happy out. Woo, fudge tickles for life. Yes, Rossi, go you, man. Well chuffed for you, buddy. That's wicked. Well done, my friend. Well happy for you, Rossi. Well worth it then, mate, wouldn't it, eh? No one ever knocked my door at all. I'm loving it. Like McDonald's, eh? You're loving it, Gavin. Michael, no one knocked my door either. Wow. Maybe people just don't knock doors anymore. Maybe they like have an app for it or something now. I don't know. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe they're doing what we said. If you haven't got anything on your
Yeah.
front, like we were saying earlier, if you've not got anything on your front door,
Yeah.
then they're not knocking. Because that's how it should be anyway.
Yeah, we were saying that basically what they should do is have like an unwritten code, which is like if you don't have any Halloween decorations on your house, that people shouldn't knock your door because, you know, if you've got a kid in bed or whatever, you don't want someone banging on the door like loads of times, you know what I mean? So, yeah, like if there's Halloween decorations up, then that means that you're welcome to people to come and knock your door. So, yeah, maybe that's what's happening. Maybe if you ain't got decorations up, maybe they're just like, oh, they're not going to have anything. So, whereas we just used to knock on every single door when we was kids. We used to literally just go everywhere and do it. We left a tub of sweets at the door. half are on the drive. The rest, I'm assuming, one lot of kids took. Really, too. Oh, dear. That's actually quite a good idea. Just put in a tub there, but then they would be gone. Yeah. If there was loads of like kids or whatever on their own without parents or whatever, the first lot would just nick them all, wouldn't they? Let's face it.
When we take Riley trick or treating, he's nicking the whole lot.
Did you hear that? She said, well, they probably heard, but she said when we take Riley trick or treating when he's older, he would take the whole lot of them tubs. So where do you live, T, mate? We're coming to yours. Don't worry, mate. There'll be none left on the drive. Put it that way. I'll clean them up for you. Shamish, not smashes, huh? All right. What about like Christmas, Easter, summer? Oh, so you did mean them. So my missus was right. Oh, shut it. Oh, God. My favourite was Christmas, mate. What was yours?
I don't know.
Choices.
Yeah, probably Christmas. I mean, summertime, like, because I always went to see family in Canada. So that was always a good time of year for me.
So summertime, basically. Because she was in Canada, so kind of it's the same answer. So you didn't get anything more out of us. Where was it, Gavin? The campsites with the arcades were all the best holidays I've ever had. Yes, Gavin, mate, 100%. Dymchurch for me, mate. Dymchurch all the way. Yeah, that's where we used to go all the time. Dymchurch, Folkestone. Oh, mate, good old days, eh? They don't make them like they used to. Michael, smiley faces, Shamish, Daz. Have you ever done a bet and won big money? I have, mate. Not lots and lots of money, like, do you know what I mean? But I have won some big bets. I can't remember like my biggest bet that I've ever won, but recently, when was it? Was it last Christmas when I won a few £100, wasn't it, for Christmas? Was it Christmas? Remember it paid for Christmas, didn't it?
Was it last Christmas?
Holy shit, that's gone quick. That was last Christmas. Yeah, so the Christmas just gone, basically. My brother...
Like 190 or something. Or was it
a couple of £100. It was over 200 because it paid for Christmas for us, wasn't it?
I can't remember.
Yeah, it was coming up Christmas time. We didn't have a lot of money after obviously paying out for everyone and that. And my brother just went to me like, oh yeah, put this bet on these football games and that, because he put it on. It was only like £10 down or something. And yeah, won over a couple of £100 back and couldn't believe it. Absolute madness how it paid for Christmas last year, so it was pucker. Michael, put the mask back on, Daz. Oh no, Michael. Oh God. My face is more scary, Michael. I don't know what you're on about. What have I done with it?
I think it was in the kitchen.
I didn't leave it in the kitchen, did I?
So?
Did I actually?
I think you actually did.
It's in the kitchen, Michael, mate. So, yeah, I probably won't put it back on now, mate, but I'll put it on for other streams or whatever, just randomly, just to give the lads a scare, you know. So, mischief night used to be best thing about Halloween. Egging sessions with the boys. Yeah. Yes, mate. As much as being an adult now, it's like you frown upon that and you're like, oh yeah, if them little buggers egg my house or car or whatever, I'll give them a slap, you know. It's like, we all did it, you know. Oh, there's a window open. Let's see if we can get in the window. Right?
And toilet roll.
Yeah, toilet roll. See, we never did the toilet roll thing, but you obviously did.
Chucks it all over front houses and stuff.
Well, let's see. Little terror away my missus, mate. Chucking toilet roll all over houses. I'd never chuck toilet roll over a house because I always needed a crap. So I never knew when it would come in handy, you know. Don't like getting caught out. Was it? Yeah, I've seen it. It's funny, isn't it? Yeah. Tyro Southport, mate, come down. It's sweet. Yes, buddy, we will. I'll bring Riley down trick or treating next year. Yeah. I was a freak as a child. When I went to France, when I was like 6, I won the bull riding competition. And there was like 40-year-old men in the comp. What the hell? Madness, mate, madness. Used to ride and I want you, Sam. Makes sense. Oh, good. Canada. Yes, Canada indeed. Shane, did you watch Gavin and Stacey, Daz? I'm watching it now. I think it's great. Yeah, my missus watched more than me. Like, she loves it. I do like Gavin and Stacey, but I haven't watched them all, if you know what I mean. But yeah, quality series, isn't it? I'm more of like the old series, like Only Fools and Horses and all that, like Porridge and stuff. You know, I love all them sorts of programs. And then now it's like the newer programs that I like Walking Dead, that Outlander that I was talking about recently and stuff, all that sort of stuff. You know. Redhead, I am T. I am. How's the horses treating you? Shay. A lot of kids knocked on my door earlier tonight. Oh, really? So, yeah, so all the kids that should have knocked on our doors knocked on yours. So, yeah, thanks for that one, mate. You took the blunt of it, basically, or the brunt. I love Christmas. I love Christmas as well, Michael. This year is going to be the first year that Riley will really understand. Well, not fully understand because he's not really going to know about Santa Claus and that, but he'll understand more that he's got presents and stuff this year. So I'm planning on filling the whole front room, not just around the tree, but the whole front room with toys for Riley, and make it really Christmassy. You know, Santa Claus is going to make the carpet dirty with boot prints and stuff. Like, you know what it's like. You know, like Santa Claus will do that. He always makes it dirty, doesn't he, in the house and everything. You know. LSM. I miss the good old times as a child, like Halloween. We have something else in the Netherlands that is like that, and I didn't have to worry about death and the future too much. Oh, sweet ignorance, mate. It's part of growing up, and LSM really. When you're young, you're just carefree, and you don't know, do you, about life really. It's only as you get older that. That's why I swear. That's why we get grey skies and get wrinkles and stuff. Is because you learn about life, and life's stressful as anything, and let's face it. So yeah, like I do agree with you, mate. I miss being a kid and running around, not caring. You know, like, oh, my mum and dad want me in at 10. Sodom, I'm going to stay out till 6 in the morning, and yeah, no care in the world. But then you get older and you have kids of your own. It's like, yeah, he won't even be out till 10 o'clock. I'll be putting a tag on him. You know, like, if he's anything like his dad, he's going to be a little shit. So, yeah. Gavin, does anyone do the Super 6? It's free and you can win loads of cash for it. No, I don't, Gavin. Enlighten me, my friend. Is it any good? Sounds good. If you don't have to put anything down and you can win a lot from it, you know. LSM, new radio, no answer. Wise on your part, T. T, I ain't talking about horses, Sam, lad. I ain't even riding to your ma. Oh, Gavin, I'm a proper big kid when it comes to Christmas. Yeah, I normally am, Gavin, but the last few years, because of losing people and that close to us, Christmas hasn't been the best of times. But now, having Riley and that, last year, because he didn't know what was going on, you know, it was a bit different. But this year, I can't wait for Christmas, to be honest with you. I'm going to be back to being a big kid again, and can't wait. I'm going to have Christmas songs on all the time and really wind the neighbours up with Snow is Falling, because it's one of my favourite Christmas songs. LSM, I don't like Christmas, never liked it. Humbug, LSM, humbug. Tyro, I can speak every word of every Gavin and Stacey episode. It's so good. It is quality, man. It is good. Radiohead, some bell in my year decided to get wise and chuck golf balls at windows in my street. He would have done mining, but my dad and my brother gave him a bollocking. Yeah, man. Mate, seriously, I won't even tell you, lad, some of the things that I used to get up to as a youngster. I was a proper knobhead. I was a bell, put it that way. Some of the things that I did, like, you'd really frown upon. Like, just, you know, it's where I grew up. Like, wasn't the nicest of areas, you know. Gavin, Only Fools and Horses rules. And Porridge was filmed in Chelsea Prison. They put it on the first night pack as their claim to fame. Yeah, quality, ain't they? Both quality programs. Where was I? Right, leaving it to me. Does that mean you get people the same as you try? I'm a huge Only Fools and fan. David Jason is legend. He is a legend indeed, Michael, mate. He is big time, isn't he? Radio Dazza, nudge, wink, wink. What are you nudging and winking me for, my friend? I'm lost, mate. I don't even know what it is that we're talking about there. I said your ma, not you. Gavin, I completely agree with that one, Michael. Yeah, big time. LSM, Dave, maybe I could make a Discord server where we and others could have more contact when there is no stream. Then I could make you the co-owner. Dave. All right, Dave. Is that meant to be Daz, mate? Obviously, I'm Daz, not Dave. Call me Dave if you want to. So, mate, everyone, you know, now I feel like a bit of a Rodney, you know. I want to look into Discord anyway, man, because I've been told that it's quite good. So I am going to be looking into Discord and that. But to be honest, you know what I mean. I know some of the lads talk on other things like Twitter and stuff like that, but yeah, I won't be putting my name to anything. If I create something, then it would be for me, you know. Like, I appreciate you saying you make me the co-owner and that, but I don't want anyone to put on the bench LFC on anything because it's my baby, if you know what I mean. So, because I've had a lot of people message me saying, "Oh yeah, do you want me to do this?" And then, yeah, you can run it or whatever, and it's like, nah, mate, like, jog the fuck on, basically. You know what I mean? Like, it, you know, if you guys want to join in and everything, then I'm happy for in the stream. But if people are talking all the time on other stuff, they're not going to want to talk on the stream. So I lose out, you know. So yeah, that's why I haven't done anything too much yet, mate. Radiated, oh bloody hell, Daz is a madman. Wouldn't want to mess with you. What are you chatting about? What do you mean about? I'm completely confused. Why am I a madman? Michael, it's brilliant. Gavin P, isn't it only Fool's Rules? Yeah, only Fool's Rules, yeah. Your mum meant to say, where was I? I'm lost. Let's jump right down. Right, here we go. Right, get him a wee jumper, decorate. Yeah, Sir Klopp. Yes, Sir Klopp. How are you, my friend? Welcome to the stream tonight, buddy. November 1st for me is the countdown to Christmas. Straight away, click on the heart, Xmas. Listen to all the festive tunes. Oh, really? You start listening to Christmas songs now? God, I don't think I could start listening to them yet, mate. But yeah, it's kind of once Halloween and that's out the way. You got you got fireworks night and that, yeah, then it's the run to Christmas, isn't it? Tyro, Christmas this year is down to the Arsenal game, in my opinion. Screw you now, LSM. What's LSM done? LSM, who the fuck is Dave? It's every weekend, it's done through Sky Sports, and you predict 6 scores. And if you get all 6, you can win 250k. But people win 5k every week. Really? Look up this. What's it called, Gavin? Super 6. Look up Super 6. I've heard of Super 6, but I've never looked into it. But that's really good, man. That is really good. Shane, The Inbetweeners is another modern British comedy classic. Yeah, The Inbetweeners is really funny. The film as well. There's 2 Inbetweeners movies, isn't there? The second one's not as good, is it? There is 2 films. The first Inbetweeners movie I really liked a lot as the film, like, made me laugh as much as the TV programs did. But the second one, there was scenes that I thought was funny, but the rest of it, I don't know, I was getting a bit lost. That's probably why I ain't done another one, to be honest. Yeah, that'd be right. It's the betting thing. So you got to look up the betting thing. Shane, I saw that. Where was it? Shane, LSM, isn't that on the bench, LFC? What do you mean? Isn't that on the bench, LFC, LSM? John Paul, have you ever seen Prison Break? I have indeed, John, mate. I have indeed. Quality program. I haven't watched the new ones. I started to watch it, but never carried on watching it or whatever. But I've watched every single other one. So, yeah, they're really good. SM, or do I have his name wrong? Oh, what, Dave? Are you on about? Isn't that on the bed? Yeah, it's Daz, mate. Dazza. But also, you can call me Dave if you want. Or Rodders, whatever you want to call me. It's alright, it's Daz, not Dave. No way, you don't know that. Yeah, LSM hasn't been around. LSM's been around for time, but he hasn't been in a lot of the streams recently, has he? He's come back on that, but Sir Klopp, that skeleton is creeping me the F out. Oh, no, mate. Look, I got this for you as well, mate. Hopefully that didn't put the wind up you too much, my friend. Where was it? I see. I come out of it for 1 second. It jumped massively. It is bloody annoying. SM low. Gavin, the start of Prison Break was decent, but then it tailed off, in my opinion, John Paul. Yeah, LSM, I know what you mean, Daz, but Discord is really good and easy to use. Yeah, I am going to look into it, LSM, mate, because I've been told that it's quite good. I don't really know what it does yet, but I will look into it. No, I promise I will look into it. Just like I say, I've got a lot of people messaging me, LSM, like, that want to kind of use on the bench LFC because they're noticing that it's getting a lot of traction now. And I get a lot of people message me about doing stuff and working with me and that. And yeah, you know, like, I'm all up for working with people and stuff. Like I say, I have got a collaboration coming up very soon, hopefully, which a lot of you guys will be happy with as well. You'll know it is when it does come on the channel. But yeah, I can't wait to do that. But yeah, other than that, like, there's people like that have said, oh, I'll create this, I'll do this and everything. I mean, they kind of just want to use my subscribers, if you know what I mean. And yeah, I don't like it too much, to be honest. That's getting, it's creeping me out. Oh, lol, the startup. Oh, where was it? No, Radiohead, I've not banned anyone. What was it? I was a big messer in school, Daz. I once hid behind a locker during the whole class. That cracked me up, Michael. You madman. I love that. Oh, mate. Seriously, you legend. John Paul. Season 3 was not that good, Gavin, but 1 and 2 was decent. Yeah, 100%. It kind of did lose its meaning, wouldn't it? Because it then wasn't Prison Break. It was kind of just Break. You know, run away. There was not much about prisons in it after that. But I do, because you got used to all the characters and that and the storyline and that, it was still good, wasn't it? It was good for me anyway. So, Clark, did you get any trick or treaters tonight? We didn't, Sir Clark, mate. We didn't. We did. It was weird because we'd gone out for dinner, and then when we was driving up the road, there was a lot of them out tonight compared to normal. But didn't hear anyone knock the door. But we did knock all the lights off and shut the curtains and that, so that might help. Tyro, did you, sir? Did you, mate? Tyro, I'm about to kick you, Sam, if you don't pipe down as soon as possible, capiche? What's Sam doing? You keep deleting his messages. I don't know what it is. Censorship, they censor the stuff to do with the lions, terror attacks, and don't censor stuff. So he watches when no one's home. Alright. Oh dear. I got numb, thankfully. Oh, good. Yes. So you're under the same situation as us that we didn't really want to know. Look, T keeps deleting her, mate. Only joking. Don't pocket ban me. So he just keeps literally deleting all the Radiohead comments. Tomorrow is my youngest birthday. I hate it. My youngest's birthday. I hate it every year as my ex stopped me from seeing my 2 little ones. Oh no, sorry to hear that, Gavin, man. So do you not get any contact with your 2 young ones then, mate? I'm really sorry to hear that, buddy. That's not nice at all. Well, it's jumped. Give me 2 seconds, geezers. Can I call your ex a bad word censored? Yeah, go for it. So call his ex it. That sucks. Why can't they dictate when you see your own kids? Yeah, exactly. So I was winding you up, by the way, lad. Wasn't being serious. Michael Dunn, sorry to hear that, Gavin P, mate. Happy birthday to your kid. You'll never walk on. Yeah, big happy birthday for Gavin's kid tomorrow, guys. Sorry to hear that, Gavin P, mate. Yeah. Radio, wish I could say the same for me taking the P. Radio, Dazza likes his toys, if you know what I mean. I like my toys, if you know what I mean. No, what exactly do you mean there, Sam, mate? Because I do like toys, you know, but it depends what kind of toys you're talking about. If it's the kind of toys that your dad likes, then no, I don't like them kind of toys, you know. well, I won't say that, but yeah. We're all big kids. Us geezers are all big kids, you know. Trust me, mate, it would be nothing compared to what me and my family have called her. Yeah, exactly. I can imagine, Gavin. SM, ouch. Right there. Gavin, take it to court. Yeah, I would. I'm sure he's probably tried certain things, though. Plus, some money involved in it, man. It's not as easy as that sometimes. Michael, those faces you're making, Daz, is so funny. I don't know what you're talking about, Michael. These are my normal faces, mate. I don't really know what you're chatting about. Your children taken from you, cannot imagine that. No, that's horrible, man. Absolutely horrible. My health is more important first. Once I'm sort of dead, then I'm going to. Yeah, get yourself all back up and running, innit, mate? And yeah, then you can go for it. And saying, I wish you a speedy recovery. Me too, me too. Health comes first. Gavin, get well soon. Gavin, that's good to hear. Gavin, see, look at the support that these lads all give. I heard there's a north/south divide in England, Daz. Do you think there's a difference in people north of Watford and Southerners? I'll tell you what, mate. It's a weird one, right? Because it comes down to people generally. Because when I go up to Liverpool, they've told me that I'm Cockney because I'm from down south and that. They was all telling me, like I was on the piss with a lot of Scousers and that, and they was like, oh, you're a Cockney lad, like to us and that, and I was like, but I'm not Cockney because I'm not from London. To us where we are, innit? London's Cockney.
Yeah.
Like my missus' stepdad, he London, wasn't he? So he South East London, so he was Cockney, So like when you look at it that way, there is a bit of divide that the Southerners all go, oh yeah, Northerners and the Northerners go, oh you Southerners and stuff. But it's not all like that, Like I don't personally look at it. I don't look at anyone any different.
I think because we've got my family have got friends that live in Leeds and stuff, haven't they?
Yeah.
And it was always just a running joke that the blokes would all have. But it was never really serious.
Yeah, it's more of a banter thing. It's not serious,
it's not a serious divide where you can't go somewhere just because you're from the south, or you can't go somewhere just because you're from the north. Yeah,
it's like I was saying basically, like when just to put it this way because it's a Liverpool channel. When I'm up in Liverpool, we was all having a laugh and everything, but yeah, they call me Cockney, and like it doesn't offend me at all, like them saying that, but it's always a laugh that I do have with Scousers because they do look at me as a Cockney, But yeah, I think it's more of a banter thing. I don't think there's any seriousness to it. Like I definitely don't look at it as a divide, but you do. No, you do say like, oh yeah, like he's Northern or whatever. Like you look at Paul, and he's a Northerner.
Yeah.
To us, he's a Northerner because he's from up north, but he lives down here. Well, it's like to Northerners, we're Southerners, Cockney, whatever you want to say it. Like I don't know, man, but yeah, it's just a joke. If there's people from up north that live down here that we know they're a Northerner, it's just the way it is, isn't it? Really, I don't know. Good question, though. It's very good.
I bet there's some people out there that take it a lot more seriously, but we don't. We've never seen an issue.
Yeah, that's a good point actually. People watch Stranger Things season 2 was lit. Haven't watched it. Is it up there? Don't say anything, LSM. I hope none of you have put anything in the comment section because we both want to watch it because we're massive Stranger Thing fans. Oh God, here we go. Now I'm gonna have to be very careful. There's no point me even trying out tomorrow as I'm not in any fit shape at all for them. You will be, Gavin, mate. Stay strong, buddy. You will be. Is Transformers obviously. Dazzo. Oh yeah, because I'm Shia LaBeouf, innit? Yeah, man. Daz was about to say the toys his missus likes. Looked at her, then thought, nah. What are you on about, T? Look at his face, mate. Serious face. Like my missus don't like toys, bro. When it gets to the bedroom, mate, there's no fucking playing around. Do you know what I mean? She's like, nah, but I'll just laugh. Right, do you do that for Riley? What, Transformers? He doesn't even know at the moment, mate, but yeah, probably will be something, you know what I mean? Tell your girl thanks for making an appearance, Daz. Tell her yourself, Shane, thanks for making an appearance. See, it's because it's Halloween, guys. I had to get the witch on the stream, didn't I? Look, do your witch laugh.
I don't have a witch laugh.
Yeah, you do, just laugh. Look at them equals. Oh, it's good to actually get on a stream, isn't it, guys? We always talk about it, don't we? Talk about getting her on. So, John Paul, sorry to hear that bad and going. Huh? You're on it. Look, we can see your head kind of popping there. Look, you know. The weird faces I made, mate. Huh? Weird faces? No, I don't do that for Riley, mate. He just laughs at me anyway.
You do weird faces for Riley.
Oh, there you go. I do weird faces for Riley, apparently. So, yeah. He just thinks I'm funny. I'm his dad, so I'm funny. You know what I mean? He's got geezer's sense of humour. Oh no, my tea's going cold, as always. Do you guys remember that? My tea always goes cold, doesn't it? It's because I ain't done a long stream like this for so long. It's been good to actually sit and just chill and have a laugh with the lads. It's been far too long. And the bird. Where was it? Yeah, I'll come off this in a minute, babe. I'm just going to catch up.
You don't have to come off. I'm just saying I need to go to bed. I've got a long day.
I need to go to bed as well. We're at the hospital tomorrow, guys, so I'm going to have to knock off in a minute. There are people who see outside Liverpool as fake fans, shit like that, but then they go on about being a huge club. Actually, funny you say that, T. It's something that I want to say. Do you know, half the comments that I do get, like, I only had a comment, when was it? Yesterday or this morning? No, yesterday or the day before, wasn't it? Where someone was like, "You're not even from Liverpool, you knobhead," or something, he called me. Because he was being rude, and I replied and was just like I care what you think, basically, in more harsh words, if you know what I mean. But yeah, he was like, "You're not even from Liverpool, you bellend," and I was like, "Well, that just shows your lack of knowledge that you think that someone's got to be from Liverpool to support Liverpool Football Club." It's beyond me. Like it really does pay me off, because I tell you what, I put up with more grief growing up supporting Liverpool than what anyone from Liverpool put up with supporting Liverpool, because all my mates supported your Chelsea's, Tottenham, London teams, Arsenal and that, and I was like the only Liverpool fan, and the shit that I put up with supporting Liverpool, so really they should be going, bloody hell, like, you are a true Liverpool fan because you put up with all that and stayed being a Liverpool fan, you know what I mean? Like, it's not easy supporting a club that no one else bloody supports where you are. And to say that as well, that's like people that live abroad, like, look at the support that we got in other countries like India and things like that, like China. We got massive support. So what? Just because they're not even from the same country, they can't support Liverpool Football Club. If it wasn't for people, you imagine if only Liverpoolians supported Liverpool Football Club. Do you reckon Liverpool would be in the Premier League? No, because where would the money come from to fund them? There wouldn't be, would there? So the people that do think like that, get a fucking grip. Like, that does anger me, and you guys can probably tell that. Like, just from my words there, like, not a lot does annoy me, but when I see comments like that, it does pee me off, because I'm like, just jog on, you know what I mean? Like, you 2-year-old pubeless fuck. I don't know, sorry guys. You can tell when something annoys me because I go on a rant, and yeah, I'll stop now before I say too many things. I go to games with lads who think people that don't go to games are fake fans. Madness. Yeah, it's ridiculous, T, man. Absolutely ridiculous. Not everyone can afford to go to a game. Not everyone can get to a game. You know what I mean? And I don't know, man. It is really annoying. I don't like things like that, you know. Going to Anfield is on my bucket list. Yeah, man. Everyone needs to go to Anfield now. Absolutely, Michael. We are not rich. Yeah, exactly. I'm a northerner, technically. Yeah, no better buzz than being in the cop, mate. Yeah, so it might take a while. Hope I can get to Anfield next year. Does anyone watch Walking Dead in chat? I do, mate. Going to Anfield is on my bucket list also, LSM. I know songs when I go there. I used to watch up to season 6, and I stopped. Diving with great white sharks is on my bucket list. Wow. My missus would like to go diving with sharks. I personally wouldn't, because, yeah, I don't know, man. It's kind of like saying I want to sit on a train track in front of a train. Do you know what I mean? For me, it's like, why would you put yourself in a situation you don't have to be in? You know, one that could end catastrophically. Let's put it that way. It's true, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna fly this car off a cliff. Like, you know, like, I don't know. There's things on my bucket list that I want to do, but as I've got older, I've got a bit wiser, and it's like, yeah, if that could end in death, maybe I shouldn't do it. Oh dear. We will get there together, Michael, with your parents' credit card. Yeah. Then let's go. So Klopp when Spurs beat us last week, and I support Spurs, and I got absolutely crapped on. Yeah, exactly, man. Klopp owes me revenge. Yeah, he does. Best of luck tomorrow, Des. I hope your wife will be okay. Thank you, Michael, mate. Cheers, buddy. On Anfield, we will get our revenge. with Van Dijk at the back. Yeah, definitely. Right, lads, I'm at the bottom. It's been a pleasure tonight, guys. I've really enjoyed doing a stream like this again, you know, where we've all just been able to sit and have a laugh. Like, been going for nearly 3 hours. We ain't done one like that for a while, and it's been good. I hope you guys appreciated the scary Halloween vibes on this and me putting that bloody poxy mask on, or just taking my makeup off, as I would say, you know what I mean? Yo, Leon, mate, I'm literally just closing it down. I'm sorry, buddy, man. I am so sorry. I've got to take my missus to the hospital tomorrow, so I do apologise if you guys have only just managed to get on and that. Like, you know, it's one of them things. I've been streaming for nearly 3 hours, lads, so I do apologise if you missed it. Let me read a couple of these. Don't mind the scumbags, Daz, to hell with the knobheads from Ireland. Yeah, exactly. Dazza doesn't want his bottom half ripped off. He'll miss more than his legs. Just kidding. I don't get what that's about right now, Jesus. Oh, no. Tony Kelly, what's up, everyone? Missed about 4 or 5 streams. Only, you know, I was at my mate's proper killing someone, got stabbed 17 times and God, with riot shields and all, where he lives just around the corner. Wow. You're right, Tony, mate. I'm off now, Tony, mate. Thank you to you lads that have just joined, though. Sorry, but you'll be able to watch it back anyway once it's fully processed. If you're interested in watching what us lads were all talking about tonight, then feel free. Thumbs up on the stream, guys, if you haven't done it for me yet. It does help and that. But yeah, thank you for joining me on this Halloween evening, geezers. All absolute legends. Let me just see what else we got here before I shut down. Hope everything goes well tomorrow, Daz. Thanks, my friend. Thank you. All the best for your missus for tomorrow, Dazza. Cheers, guys. My missus is reading them as well. See you, lads. Take care, Tyro, mate. Tony, there was an ambulance that got fleeced on fire. Wow. Pleasure, Daz. Hope to see you in the stream again soon, and best wishes to your missus tomorrow. Thank you, sir, mate, and you, my friend, and you. Later. See you later, LSM. See you, everyone. Talk soon. Night, lads. Good night, Gavin, mate. Right, geezers. Right there. Good luck at the hospital tomorrow. Bye, Daz and the missus. Take care, geezers. See you all later. Wave to the lads. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Sounds like sooty.